that say do omo about double pivot omani wo penu anya mensa attacking behind a lone striker Bernard Kessben. That is the shaper coach, you know, the combat. It doesn't end there. It's a 4-2-3-1 convertible 4-3-3, meaning say if 4-2-3-1 more shape no best so done say in moments of the game you see the three strikers here no ma benya in 15 and some midfielders with a double pivot as the base, no ma ball a single 10, so umu kotokode na double no ha and a single no ha, but according to Accra Lions, double no air protected back line no, instead of in team man who being the lone pivot for Kotoko hadie and Shaka Mohammed and of course Sadat Seydou no ababenya a single 10 Salifu Abbas no bojina me and Senechi, and it was a game about enjoy everything like an expansive nature. And of course the last bit of the change at the diamond formation and number 10 Pushiko Jina strike and in addition to the two wingers, the diamond attack. Kotoko really started the game so well right from the first minute. They kept their shape, having here three strikers. The expansiveness of the shape, Obenya wide. Of course, the width has many players. No centrality and 15 so players. What I realized during the course of the game, in the general players be brain a back drop your ball, hoping say on better recover spaces, you know. And this is Kotoko.
Emra San Subium, sir, yadi midfield action no every Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Yadi ebro babia wobia wiase afana nyina. Imobia kwaba eba agudie mu nsem anopabia de bremu free cyber community donko ebebo. Morning show honorable akuaku kwatin kumasi ni mpotama nyina radio Kessben 3.3 ode aba aweye Sanso and Mr. Speaker, and so Kessben 92.9 Accra on Sudan Aba area dia kanina no ebe agudi mu nsam kwa ye gina so achiamu amobiachi aba enanopa program yuso Tony Montana onu enade anopa bia manoni nsam no ebre ansana Kwame Mickey ohiniba Michael Nyame enso aba betrase edi efisem no abre Otienka live our DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel near 121, Sanso and a Facebook near YouTube nano unsa eka Kessben television or digital television bia unsa ebeka Kessben TV enye ehonkwa multi TV decoder no ye also din nye multi TV decoder no kwa ena de mic keke kwa ena unsa ebeka DAB plus receiver no so no Kessben TV Kessben 93.3 ewo ho din enya sam keto be bia wo e wiase afana nyina unsa ebekan Montana de Tony emre ko mamra ho na mehwa mano nsem kakra bobo ano e de ebre 0551599933 0551599933 eho eni baby ameja ato se ode WhatsApp messages no betimi de afa ho na ya kenkan e de amao me pamcho enenso no mechesika every be na oche ne fani woni so de bia chesika ye beche ache ye papa ye nyanyaye Kessben cash pot no ene meche 4,000 cedis ebium winner bia benya 1,000 cedis 1,000 Ghana cedis me pamcho eno ani se o dial star 256 star 2 hash dial na options now benya no pamcho first one no Kessben FM select eno na dodo apesa otubia ultimate to ba kubia obetubia no 5 Ghana cedis pamcho obetimi enya 1,000 10 million sigadada no umpewe na opede ka na dial enter first draw no be babontin star 256 star 2 hash dial select first option no Kessben FM ubenya sika sisia munyina munim sa amanfo di more di dance bia na ene also Laka no ebe shine wo so ne menyai star 256 star 2 hash na ebia na uti ayeye me ne de bia menyai ne enyai tina de bia meche 4,000 Ghana cedis and more Emma from if you walk around me pigeon. Na de bakura de say ezikani chewe mudamunya botre na muntwen Kessben cash pot ewo homamo Tony Montana
award winner
say yeah
o nyame adom na wonso e
yakopa adom eye pa
ide nyame ase
untade a wo hye no ha kama pa me hu se udi ho aduane awia Tony wo bre na didiye minim dema oni agisa
enna mi hu na bia be shame Lanka
se papa yi di beko
everyone won ho a come here the fast
Tony ni pansahwi o Tony ni pansahwi se bi kakra ba onsema didiye time out the bedjuma me too kwan bia me ba very early somebody here dey wadwuma no masa kofi akọ fresh now the masa ba 4:30 a.m. na owa oni kwa miki na mo ha me say what 4:30 every day apart from Sundays and be Saturdays so you say
me tia say pa Godfather
and who brese na kakra boss di Tony aduane a wudi wo wonum so
enam yem se shame no
obi be se sika benya sika saa sie sika mo ko to aduane a wudi a e de prepare say de ba de Tony aduane a wudi
you say me for the future
oh boy how they talk that
me see who na me yem bra me say brad
who say
aye am nwuram
oh to be di kra na area se sika be free the sika we are one of them mami ntie we dey na
dey
yeah
and then me ba na me hwe match highlight
what did you me fe
Park Academy in Nzima Kotoko na me hwe attendance was stadium hall offense a
wow
na enye easy
oh the park said 2-0 okay
game na kasa dey the one
I don't know
but na attendance no
enye easy masa obi e pe football wor baby owo especially say you who say oh sa potential no so betu ba premier
okay
because premier no betu Kotoko heart of big clubs nyina e dey about bottom ho nti push bia unya bia some the man wa hwe nipa ho
offensive funny idea pa they really showed up
yes
the numbers
yeah
baby ma
wow
our first ever division 1 game
where Park for stadium
Park Ankasa stadium
wow Pascal imu hwe di yo Pascal imu hwe di yo
no my parents no be nkancho omo ba uniform
yeah
my dress kama I think it's a good start.
Jesse bia kwa.
Yeah.
Mo brem mo jerseys ni be green and ba ko say white.
Okay.
The bia no nya na keshebe. Ko quality no so dodo.
I always say kada clubs no betimi asua.
Yeah.
Yen clubs no say ke develop say ya.
Yeah.
Ke betimi abo pa Sunday kodoko na Friday kodoko na aduane na nka be bia ma.
Yeah.
Bia ma. Offensive for na for team so one kasa bia. Asantman kodoko ye dia na nka stadium be bia ma. En crying house ye dia. Olympics ye dia na nka be bia ma.
Okay.
Na nka ma game no so e kama pa.
Tony Jagum
Medasi award winner. Emerna son tell a friend say midfield action airborne here in summer so uncle for ekroso yan sha sem free Argentina ni Leo Messi aso ye Leo Messi enam ni prayer into say dey omo manage no games bi wo ho a omo ma Leo embo training bi wo ho a na mama captain let me ask for another Argentina training session a omo ahead of omo any Paraguay game and omo airborne weekend way and no World Cup 2026 qualifier no Enra training session of course so ana yeso our Kessben television so Captain Leo Messi enra otimi etroni Scaloni ene obeshare media central for na wa my update Messi situation net saying obetimi abo against Paraguay obe start and obe free bench and about how many minutes and Leo ebe feature a game omo airbo and then central for shemu oho Argentina versus Paraguay pre-match na fe coach no and so etimi every free and a training session of course no and a year show our Kessben television so na me I do my Thursday ya wada we ya and as a big game no and so so yenko US ho and German national team no and so I prepare under coach Julian Nagelsmann the first match in charge edema the new national team job awafa Germany no nyame adoma weekend we ya na friendly match omo match Saturday USA and I know more friendly match no enti eno anda German training session of course so and I show our Kessben television so match no Saturday our Hartford Connecticut now for game no and so at me abaso kama pa we Germany omo host to Euro 2024 omo host nation ti omo competitive games friendly games outdoor na omo program omo ho a omo so ebo Nagelsmann ono any new manager in charge obe replace Ajuma Hansi Flick no the first game Saturday ono henso ebetimi abo friendly game England prepare for friendly match omo any Australia so England Australia we are on bebo Euro 2024 qualifier omo ebesi akan omo any Italy and henti friendly match no eno Saturday na for omo competitive game qualifier no against Italy no on Tuesday and one see and a coach Gareth Southgate, any England players, no, and so earlier Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, any other players, be a gather momentum. As a friendly match against Australia, against Italy, ya drum per Euros, no, qualified, did pass, ebeshe, asheni now for Bia said England they've come of age into preparations are was St. George's, no, and I show our Kessben television so and UK PM now our hormone. Now on England for no as celebrate Euros host in 2028 in T I'm a PM Sunak and a year show no on a Harry Kane kita England jersey ya Euro 28 jersey and a kita one as celebrity hosting writer Saka any Ireland and a Euros no and so a host yen to also anchor Morocco national team no says Brahim Diaz when ya Japan here Wakan yes Morocco say hono bebo special nationality wabo e di ama Spain omo enkwada ne bi main nationality no ntimi feature emfa mo say waka show mo say Spain nationality main one na friendly game back no kotwa mu we dey special nationality na obo ema Morocco for them Brahim Diaz Real Madrid omo a player am na alone for Arsenal for 2 seasons no or form Penti Brahim Diaz Morocco for no en hodjuma almost done deal say obe complete nationality switch na wasi akan ready ama Morocco the Royal Federation Gavi Eco Pride was Spain national team camp ema no pa e be kan some extra then so Barca for GD pass e pra we no enye pre bia e serious bia after international break no Barca e be bo game na omo be bo no omo GD pass Gavi obey available na wasi akan say Spain national team team si akan a ni pra enye huhu bi ntin so ha yani after international break no first game Barca ebebo no Gavi ebe available na otimi si akan ti classic na eden a ombia obetimi abo ede tia Real Madrid Football Club Antonio Conte ani ate say die and say omo consider no for Napoli job no Aurelio De Laurentiis ojidi pass Antonio Conte no die on my talent terrain no coaches so many clubs Italy enti ono de onti Rudy Garcia manager mo say na only be about Italian football Rudy Garcia buy na Napoli niema nkoye kra enti omo gidi pastor Conte eba ebetimi aboa eno enti ya yet say former coach Edmund Juve Chelsea obetimi ababe manager at the Napoli omo football club no John Michael Obi or Nigeria near or boy at the Chelsea Osiakan at the my club Saudi OP and GD pastor Victor Osimhen Senko Jina Chelsea ni modia and kabe biawu enti on the free club akon Nigeria obeka former Chelsea say omo enkofa striker Osimhen Emra Senko Osimhen ebo at the Chelsea and kabeko yepa because oye top player obetimi amaniema akoye United there okwa entimi emboa obi so oba Chelsea moma and eboa player in development honum Zinedine Zidane and now after Juventus omo celebrating 100th year they nearly family be for club no omo ebo enkofa can see old players no Zinedine Zidane 11 omo boy against Del Piero 11 said yesu our Kessben television so and all the stars omo abo edi ama Juve we mo time na Juve Juve enti start time match course so and yesu no say omo am 11 aside omo bonus a small pack be Edgar Davis mo Patrice Evra, Zidane, Del Piero mu omo nyina ebo sa friendly match no ema team Zidane omo ehye team Del Piero by 9 goals to 6 enti team ba ko hye black na fe ba ko hye Juve omo traditional colors home na white and black no ana ye show our Kessben television so ye bisa Zidane say the next destination coaching job no what next what na fiache after Madrid no and all call and also no news right now. For now, I enjoy with on the family. You ready future and a hold you. Say, dear, only news be or becan the actual be as a rumor. I make it so quote him A or quote him B. Also for now, the family choir no more enjoying TN news about Bemo Bia and so assume at me at former Chelsea goalkeeper Peter Cech. Say ice hockey and I Peter Cech all ball former Chelsea #1. Now say dear ice hockey, mom her Kessben television no. Peter Cech and that goal post mu ice hockey mu an session ho a je se unhu na ni kra na dwumade e kwoso no ono aga so de hu komo oso ne nyina no sa dwumade no peso oye no beso goalkeeper ema an ice hockey team nanso enyema no da go nu se e akese de be show nine de be show ti de o se show ko to de no kwase na busuafo entimi ento enu nti no man be football goalkeeper. Yes, sir. Come to me afford the near man. Yeah, they at the ice hockey and come a goalkeeper or football. Na Peter Cech a kasai. Yentie na manisem and sama what do you to do any?
Said we couldn't afford the all the gear, so in the end my parents took me to football. So I didn't really have time to play ice hockey. So I was doing it. I'm glad it happened because it's a kind of like a dream, childhood dream to come and play. Nobody will ever take this away from me. So which is.
And so be to me and just start doing free ho. Way hey and see Peter Cech, former Chelsea, a goalkeeper, and a year no say ice hockey, and Odago offer man of the match after 64 saves, 64 shots in the corner. So I know you must saves. Makuma 62. Now say only 2 per and a pound one. Peter Cech will enjoy the life. Wabra on also equal retirement. Yanko Real Madrid and Spain as well. Your Hosulu, air striker, Edemalos Blancos, Nibisa and say, oh. Mbappe or Bana, and also at the moment, I say very close to say Mbappe Beba, son on the tuja. Or say when it seems like it was very close, then a kaka crabino. Now I say I'm not true. And so I'm say I want him in the locker room or be anywhere or can be beer. I find Mbappe who say Oba, and I said Mbappe won't me emba. Young champ, na ye who the we are, and Yama ABC Ako, way any smart or solid tuja or Bolon, Eddie Amalos Blancos not so old. I'm here at Madrid on loan with a buy option and nothing else. I would like to stay. Into ono hosulu obepe pass after can loan deal no could stay na kwatwa so ampo Eddie Ama Madrid. Or say Real Madrid is my life. Clubber na lifetime no person see akan mo pa. I am Madrid oban koda ni mu akwaye when opportunity aba on loan. Obeset or cement in the position. Emma sa ne buyback clause and I release clause also after loan deal no trigger Madrid so etimi akofane ba into no hosulu na niabre pa. After that any bisa goalkeeper formerly of Chelsea or that loan Eddie Ama Madrid Kepa so Kepa bema also da on loan no na after loan deal no what next no say hey one benya akwanya so order Madrid na Madrid ka so mo pen kura obeka se derby Madrid e the dream so beda after loan deal no one person obesi Chelsea be one mo tie no Kepa say Chelsea no on be so be ko be enka after loan deal no na ka Madrid aye ne permanent goalkeeper nanka or club ni mo a kana ni beje ho pawe and some Kepa Balaga etimi edi atudwa ohono yanko Barca so ye na still I'm in Nigeria case man the for keys some other clubs eka say omukotuatua sika edi masa former assistant referee appointee so be Barca ebenya resource omu epe nanom na former RFEF president Angel Maria Villa edebetu just say debi Barca sa papa no kwa no ye ka omu a na omu appointee referee sa papa no kwa na oni power at all ono appointee referee bia we ensema Angel Maria Villa etimi edi atudwa se Nigeria na kwofo ka se ono ntina na Barca eje trophy sa hodo na Barca infinity ho pa be ka Javan Iniesta na benya Liomo on chencho no mo she Barca every match bi on be show ye dwan Barca ebe wini kwofo se referees ɛna papa no bɛto dwa sɛ ɛnyɛ referees bia na Nigeria no kwa no na oni power bia oni tumi bia so betimi akɔgye sika free Barca for ho ɔno a na wa appoint referee mo a mo de sansem no to dwa no kuro bia enso enim ɛwɔ hɔ no mo Eke Gundogan ɛyɛ Barca ɛne Germany player ɛna ɔsɛ Barca ɔgye de flowers a fuwe bɛkɔ yi ɔso yɛ Catalan a ɔyɛ Barca ni a statisere na nneɛma bɛkɔ yi pa nanso Barca ehia consistency also mo form ne etoato so ene kwan se amoma edum so performance omo winning ne ochna na omo lose the following match na ma winning the following game na ma draw also there be consistency very key Barca stay consistent this year e be koye pa e de amamo club no Nicholas Jackson ware draw e the free Senegal omo games omo airbo weekend we because of injury bia okoya minor operation on the wrist enti or share I'm split be cry for the past 2 matches no Chelsea match no their debut action inside and no man kwan say or be withdraw at the first Senegal games are airport enti Chelsea ahead of the Arsenal game after international break and the pass Nicholas Jackson obey fully fit enough side game no but me abon at the momo Christopher Nkunku well, ma Chelsea fans assurance say, oh, ni prano enche kra. I best start yes ya kind early amount Chelsea. Ni prano nya no, not just had any coffee for about 6 months. Say, ni ho rehabilitation. Christopher Nkunku say, yen fan for Kessben. So say, ni ho pa anti enche kra Chelsea for no. We best start say only main team no and so a training. England any Bayern Munich striker Harry Kane say, oh that you just say. Afa Palmer no akọ Bundesliga no goals no ba na heba now so still okay dem Tottenham Hotspur ayama no into Premier League no ohwe game na Spurs ewini a osi new manager Ange Postecoglou papa no wo ball juma panti wo na ba so wa transform Tottenham omo team no manager no nyame nim ne adwuma de oye bi pa na opese Tottenham Hotspur Ag League no ono over England na or supporters Spurs Premier League no Tottenham mom and a betimi agiwe and some Hurricane edi atudwa no de so say ohani age and a ball na up na obetimi abobo until age 40 not that so see akan we any Hurricane obetimi abo edi 40 years na so asati awa no say ohani hu say ya de a and 40 years no betimi adru wa bra on retire and free football Gary Neville asre anayeko or your former Man United and England omo defender and Arsenal United adeba akwa home when they say top 5 no e bia mo ntimi en finish na so Premier League no Arsenal for the pass on betimi age and omo City there offer be bia the Gunners Arsenal for say oh team na ye team we dey ekoye pa Arsenal the Gunners all the way Arsenal fans no omo na man na mama betri so say dey omo an dey omo hene Gary Neville say or you worried say Arsenal for rely on Gabriel Jesus and Yedin Katia dia so 2 players no omo clinical enough so betimi ama Arsenal for every Premier League no so Arsenal for be some G League na so attackers we Yedin Katia and Gabriel Jesus here omo sharp enough and here a be boy team of Premier League no Arsenal for team NJ Kobe Menu another bad news we prior Man United equal to US no na ne ball there na obo ko ye against Madrid no prior every ho and ho Anton like this weekend and ka behind closed door match Man United ebe ball quarantine nanka obesi akan ni na ne part of the recovery process no ba ko problem when your injury setback until weekend way behind closed door game Man United ebo our quarantine no Kobe Menu or out won timi NC sa kan ni bi Man United player back who the ding emetodwa yes wo akodin komo aka che ne namfonom say coach Eric ten Hag no answer on managing niema yi kura o ye manager there o ye like a father figure bibia ni a also nyan to boasie esiesie the we are treat Jadon Sancho no players no omo ebo enjo so kura sa no de eye Ronaldo enti player na gasa de ne din emetodwa then so ko kire namfonom said Eric ten Hag no players no omo ngini say o managing niema yi o he Ronaldo kwan a of us free club no call ya ten Hag one hand in year same and na oye Jadon Sancho oye coach oye manager there also o managing niema as a players na there omo enye happy with how coach Eric ten Hag or handle niema e United o maso ya what do na we so na medina na ma handle niema the amount so Daruma.
All right. Yeah, twaso abo adwuma. Isaac na adebi ba asensuo minim nsuo ni so enye greenish sa bi kakra minim umfa
Isaac they just said test.
Muntmin test de kuta Isaac mamen kwa me miki. De kuta Isaac nsuo.
Me bo hono bebu.
Okay. Ni pebu amkuta ne ma some test yo we so say nsuo. Okay.
Na so we no ni me. Ano ba ku no ni me.
Ba ko be.
Atobra de no.
Tobra wa de bi oye.
De mo chi no.
Kwa me miki. Odi sembe tutu gofo so anwe a.
Me de me see a chu bia ne license na nye.
Na de o ya de papa ye chu.
Bia ne license nye.
Me license any zo na go.
Eno ni me.
Me who soon now ganja man was no former ganja. Former ganja.
Retired ganja.
Former and still
Raining.
Hey, that be so muno. Kwa kwesi nim na echi wo mo. All right.
Me kaki to ebi o so ubi ebi.
No, but this is the mo
To ebi na me ka ma fa kwa keti am.
O majai. All right. Kwa me Mickey.
Yes,
I have two nuanfo na onidi ye.
Na
lunch ana impede lunch.
Tony.
Yes. Impede Tony lunch kra.
Le dia ni die I don't know die dem say de. O so no nim taste.
We no the ketra ba na wu. Impede lunch seriously. Say oni a wusini ne bre no. Oh.
Until so did
you. So did you.
So now we have
no. So did you agree?
The car no kind so feel 300. Yeah, but no so come you do be to put na. Me to 300.
Me to 300.
And I'm see me feel it.
Okay.
I'm see you. Ti duro no package. No mubu. Ti mubu go. So duro kro wan kan chom say o to 300 so mu feel mame. Na mo so mshase na mubu gum no so tika no me an fon so. Ti o ye mana
na what in the car
na me gina ni mu.
No dear. Okay.
Ye mana 610. Na nkofo o si ewie na o yi 300.
No de ma o.
Baza. Ka dia so.
O si e fele.
Jo. Ye ka chem say 300.
O to fele 300. Aniama.
O so ko ni momo. Baby momo. How much? Baza bunti kanisi.
Oh my God. So what happened finally?
Ye nya mumu di tia.
Ai
na.
Okay.
Ye to ya kontu so. Ye tra kontu so.
All right.
Hebasol.
Yeah.
Heba cream.
Okay. Actually say CDD. So also crowd too more thing. Come here near my wall fridge impact steel types ahodo.
Hebasol. Hebasol, heba cream. Hebasol, heba cream.
Mother best wa djuma mo ndi.
O de haede. Hebasol, heba cream.
Okay.
Enunye. Ko pebito. Ko use hebasol, heba cream. Nansa na be use hebasol, heba cream. Di kan use hebasol capsules ni bi. Nanom capsules ni wi a na fo use cream no. De be ye de amanie. Capsules no ebema low sperm count no ako. Capsules no ebema sisi yare no ako. Capsules no ebe boost male vitality. Capsules no ebema libido no abasro. Capsules no ebema bema no etime gina so ye. Uwia no we use cream no na odi asrasra na afie bredru so bobo adwuma. Hebasol herbal cream, Hebasol herbal capsules. Any drugstore, pharmacy shop bi abeko bia no obenye bi ato. Ehun ye den sese aba. Number be frɛ baby bia wo bia wo hwɛ Kessben TV oti enka bia no upe bi ato a ye delivery ye number nie 0266 186 161 0266 186 161 0548 666600 0548 666600 baby bia wo bia no ope Hebasol herbal cream anasa the capsules na on sabetimi akabi ewraba capsules and feminine wash eno na me kan for dem oba besia siesie hu ye aya no wase wo kekaw pampan na firi oba na nkoye yellowish color bi ne firi oba anase nyama bi ne fifiri ho wase wono eba wo oba na wasa problem na wanom ewuraba capsules ne bi na wo yisu feminine wash ne bi na wo dia wash wo eno na ma ye ewuraba enye ewuraba ne se wahye watade na de nam krom ewuraba ne se we siesie ho ye so be siesie ho ye dia eye ewuraba capsules and feminine wash ena wo se wo use obi a unante kakra bi ne wa bere aya na wani su brew aya na wani munya wo de aya na wo tipaw body pains eno aso bepem ekoba mal mixture okoba mal mixture ne bi na wanom onom a ebesiesio ama ho atimi ato Herbasol Company Limited ene this end drawing nyina abedwaso upebi ato a 0266 186 161 0548 666600 obetima freyen wo number we so Player Education International football sabrede e wose uko school na obobo uko school na obobo se won ko school a untimi mbobo enunti se we obi aba no wo fase no unua no opeso obobo e wa manone a Player Education International ebema ne sa opportunity no ye be kire nade amana passe o passe wi a amanone no obetimi akobobo ni bi ewo ho opemu nchemu bi a ye number nie 0534 955 007 0534 955 007 obetima freyen wa number we so Kanisa Ventures wamana me Kanisa ba Mr. na bedwaso wonnom Kanisa ba Mr. ni bi ekoni pedue ni ma ema blood esekuletie wonnom Kanisa ema bema utimi bo adwuma ye o prostate na problem wo no e resolve edema wo ba now discharge no ema sa problem no esutwa wenya white wo gonorrhea wo menstrual pain wo sisiare Kanisa Herbal mixture and a wasonum. Any drugstore, chemical shop be a becobiano, obenya biato. Your number is 0247 887436. Offer number we so yabejo so na di ohia biano ya ye ede amount. Obi ebredu se wo so tu kwan kwa manone. Unim de betimi akoto e wa manone o. E wa so ye insurance. One utu sabre insurance policy ben and a waso. And nunti and an American for Consolidated Bank of Ghana a day amount set for when it's your masway na yenye banker assurance ni bi emfamao banker assurance no a bon buying a boy yere ho buying a bon kola no buying a boy education buying a bra opese wo school and na say unye bi afri mu o ma me afri mu ni nyina se obeye banker assurance ni bi na abo any consolidated bank biano okwa yebetimi ayebi edi amount police ni na draw eye draw pa eno ne imboost se wo be boost immune system no abon ban e de fi yare ahodo ho dia eye police ni no edro e na wasa wonom nom police ni na draw na bon ho ban e free yare ahodo ho eno so be called drugstore chemical shop bia no akope police ni no edro ni biato obi a wo gonorrhea or syphilis, or pressure, or ulcer, or stroke, or fatigue, or malaria, liver problem, kidney problem, and your police in edro, any drugstore, chemical shop be a becobiano, obenye be atom.
Number one immune booster.
Number one immune booster.
Police in
edro.
Yes.
A boost immune system.
Yes.
Ya bien
fire unsu now the nom.
Fan we insure the piano no. De piano no instead of the piano se joti
ya frademase
obet fradase
okay
simple pridebet.com.gh obetwa bet na bedi na nsabeka osika eye pridebet twa bet no pridebet na utwa na udia nsabeka osika no New World Scientific Clinic and Diagnostic Services Dr. Nimono no obi a wo womb problem wo ba besia womb no problem wom ama wo ho aye odin Oya bema obema no enye dwuma ye anase we obi a wonum sent no enkoye fakoda New World Scientific Clinic apart from no wo fibroid wo typhoid wo stroke wo diabetes yare bi ha obi ano New World Scientific Clinic ebeboa your number is 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 anopa bia etwitwi yese enumra bia betwitwi yese so betwitwi osi anopa etwitwi osi enumra eye Kel 360 toothpaste no ena wo so use we use 360 toothpaste ni bi edi twitwi osi anopa twitwi osi enumra ebe boaw ema botit no ban ebe boaw abogam no ban enso ede amount Levels Herbal Limited at the Levels Natural Capsules no abedwaso Copel Levels Natural Capsules ni binom na bema obema oba no akone Levels wo ye bema untimi Johnson ye wote se Johnson de Johnson ntimi mba Johnson ba eba with pain Johnson moja wom o Johnson mo pa mienu eye CB men capsules wo ba besia wo ye sex unti de wote yaw anu aso be CB women capsules na wanom Indomie beef and I make for the amount in Kolane B school prepare Indomie beef famomo na mon fanko school omunya Indomie beef educo school ni preparation just few minutes no wa prepare ediewie China Natural Clinic aku pressure ene ye ho ye memia onsem ne memia anase na yare a eha obia no ye tu ase e de mawo obi a wo blood pressure obi a wo kidney problem wo liver problem wo lungs problem wo diabetes wo stroke wo sciatica wo low sperm count otenkwanta honorable chairman Sabosu important wa your number is 0244 435 763 obetima frey wa number we so se de sika ho ayedin enunti ena B-Boss Ghana ene Vodafone akambom so phone no ayedada ope phone foforo ato a eye B-Boss Ghana ene Vodafone ena akambom na ye ma phone bi ato de ohia no Ghana card obetie sika kito bi ne de phone amaw ne wetie sika ne kakrakra ede amaye Dr. Muzo Herbal Clinic uye bema ohubantem uye bema uni obehie mu untime nyem oba obema no problem ho eye Amuzu Herbal Clinic and the Wasawko. When you any STD, Amuzu Herbal Clinic, who stomach ulcer, who koku, who arthritis, who sciatica, Amuzu Herbal Clinic 0247 776743. Richard Opokubuati Ronaldo. Nadaromenti and the picture of the day no.
It was a bread.
Your day chair.
Oh struggle.
Now bend day.
Oh voice.
Mommy leave. Mommy leave.
Me here leave tell. Me sit down but when no answer na.
Now call rara.
Yes. That was me to call rara kwa ma di yo.
What was me bre?
Regine.
Mommy leave.
Yes.
Mommy leave. A day.
See me no dey entum.
You open a JV. Mommy leave.
Yes.
Rara me sim
You be kwa bom. You be kwa bom. All right.
Passport. Ebebasu ne.
Yeah.
Ne passport no. O da so che 4,000 Ghana cedis na anasen sakra bem.
Che 4,000.
And so che 4,000.
Yeah.
And so che 4,000.
Me nya adwen sisan bia. E bia me de be ka ho.
Wow.
But 4,000 de me ma fom.
O ma fom bio.
Yes.
Okay. Star 256 star 2 hash.
Yes.
Kessben FM number 1. Ahone bia ya. Se Joe ewo wo se bra twa coupon na Thomas Dias we are no.
Tommy.
Aye.
Ade.
O se onu so per 1,000 Ghana.
On kasam pa bia ntre me frɛ no. Thomas Dias on ka bia papa bia.
O so we are no. Na o per 1,000 Ghana cedis ni. O se no.
Can say the watch na ebo no. On wine on buy no koton.
On wine watch
no koton.
On koton. Na nya 1,000 na de chiche no
watch no bro 30,000 euro. Yes.
Now to say
no
per 1,000.
Born no the nam.
Na so per
1,000 I pay.
Per 1,000.
So you no way. No way. No
star
way.
256 star 2 hash and they say Joe eche 4,000 Ghana cedis. General you face.
Mon frère Mr. Mon frère sorry. Mon send mon dial star 256 star 2 hash na first option now benyano Kessben FM in a dinkan ho select and check first draw no bones beboame amama first draw no Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television live Kessben 92.9 we pamcho agrono ewuram no ewuram messages be miensa na nan na fa bidafo ahwe eye foreign stories no as usual na de aka no ye de aye afisem. Good morning. Yesterday Andy made a statement that Portugal should look beyond Ronaldo who will be 42 years at the coming World Cup. But my question to Andy Kem is that should Argentina also look beyond Messi, who will be 40 years during that World Cup? You should explain. Okay, you should explain. At the age of 38, he's still competing with the current best players like Haaland and Mbappe for goals scored this year. So what does Andy want to say? Okay, the Abranti BD Abba and no. And the game. My main sign and chance bium debi unyas adeno. So TB and camera no picking is though yesterday Andy made a statement that Portugal should look beyond Ronaldo, who will be 42 years at the coming World Cup. My question to Andy is that should Argentina also look beyond Messi, who will be 40 years during that World Cup? You should explain. At 38, he is still competing with the current best players like Haaland and Mbappe for goals scored this year. So what does Andy want to say? Andy shouldn't forget that once a soldier, always a soldier. Eric Justice Jr. Udiwe Ifri and crying and Abre Ye and then Anope CCA. Me pamcho mamum fre line no mamum fre later me mamu kwai ni CCA pamcho Osei bonus Tedeku Augustine a Japan Osei what different Osei bonus. Okay, Tedeku, Augustine, Japan, and Fege, Intim, Dramina, and Mukwala are all pretenders. They can meet the full demands from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Franco Baresi, Udwe Efri Obwase Nabre. Wow. Osei Ben and Kaupes Osei bonus. Tedeku, Augustine, Japan, and Fege, Intim, Dramina, and Mukwala are all pretenders. They can meet the full demand from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Franco Baresi, Uchim saying, Sache Mubio Minim, Uchase.
The person will say, so, oh, share Kotoko, any what the fans demand, what Kotoko entails. Their supporters, they pay any dear Kotoko Nankasa Peno. Some ranty we or do Omudia to Jano. On who say, Omuye players here. Omubit me a perform for the club to accept them.
Okay.
And only some of our person. I wish we can write it down.
Okay.
And probably address that one later. Meaning
okay. Yeah, and Jimmy Sofa too.
Dramana, Ateduku, Japan,
Mukwala, Mfege.
Dramana, Japan,
Tedeku, Mfege. Me free hold about me kakai. No can say bibi.
Say,
yeah.
And Dramana Tedeku, Mfege.
Okay.
And a strike and they say.
Mukwala. Yeah. Okay.
Address in later.
Listen to your fantastic and dedicated sports bit updates and live and clear. Sergio, forget it. Clubs football, break and international football. Legends are always born this month. Happy birthday to me. Myself and I. My mom said I was born today. Said them Baba Nkoko, happy birthday. Okay? All right. Mami Shahanso. Mami Shaha quickly. Na memfa eno so ento so oba ya no kakra bi dia mame a eno so kamani ebeje ho kakra nsana de ho nyina ye de abre amanfo omo de the West and best signings by and the mame hwe no so o say Dominic Soboslai, James Madison, Declan Rice, and Andre Onana, the best and worst of the Premier League's 2023 summer signings so far. You say Oma comment kakra, and so at the FA win nyina ho ansana yaba ene the episode deba ene say bia e boko
General Nyamia don't be fine. So fine.
Yeah, go don't be fine.
Na afutura de Thomas Jan de menene ya agre.
Say
Upis can be on turn watch.
What simple.
Think about $20,000 for na e bonza.
So be petals in bi. Tommy Jaisa na Just sad now you cry. Sir, last me no some make can in a car park here.
Oh, sir.
I got me computer so.
Men kan det bara.
Vika. You say you was a.
Sir. Ono kwa.
Tell me control so I'm trying to. Okay, you have just.
Okay, Gerard.
Yeah.
Obi, me didn't address the first message or say, Messi Ronaldo, 42 years. And you can say Portugal son, so no more look beyond. Sada make a Messi. There's no need to equalize it. But I say same thing for Argentina. Say almost so Messi has won everything for them. Olympic Games, Under 20 tournament, Copa America, the Coupe du Mondial. And a country that have suffered after missing out of playing greatest player in Diego Armando Maradona. It is Argentina. And you know, there were a lot of countries that so many great player and as a great player and homia. Omo bre ansa no timi a replace no. Omo bre ansa no mom timi asa ko back a winning trophies. Yen hwe omo a friend in Brazil. Pele retired after the 1970 World Cup in Mexico. It took Brazil how many years? 24 years before they won the World Cup. Luis Nazario de Lima after 2006 so free honor have Brazil won the World Cup? No. Those things are very common to countries that have produced greats. Zidane called it take how many years? And Sana France had World Cup. Inti Genoa enya sem ketwa na yekan.
Man from Sana. Ya twaso breaking news bi yen say can breaking news bi say Ghana Football Association omone Ash Gold case na ewo Human Rights High Court no FA no a winning case no.
Okay.
FA no a winning omone Ash Gold case no ewo Human Rights High Court na details no ebeba enche.
Okay.
Inti the breaking news and second FA no a winning omone Ash Gold case na ewo Human Rights Court no. The details will follow soon.
And you know, those things are very common with countries normal we achieve. No? After Paolo Rossi in 1982, it took Italy how many years before they won the World Cup? Years. And San Omo Babeji 2006. Into almost close to 24 years without the World Cup. And after Maradona, it took Argentina how many years before they won the World Cup? And so your coach at the Argentina national team. Who say keeping Messi to the side, not preparing for the next World Cup now a bad day. Paulo Dybala is there on more years to play. Lautaro Martinez is on form. Nicolas Gonzalez is on form. Julian Alvarez is on form. It is better you give opportunity to these players. McAllister is okay. Fernandez is okay. Argentina options. Unya Messi to play at that. Unya Ronaldo to play at that. But Oshe wanim. There be any discussion about the day you are. So we have a lot of profiles within. So Ghana should prepare and share your future instead of your best take it to our main man on the side. The day you is an all-time top scorer for Ghana in the AFCON. Name all the great players that Ghana produce. Yepo Yempeo. World Cup na ya AFCON na ya bono. On a top scorer. But we are saying that we have a lot of profiles. Baby or bonombetimi ababon ye wonyini enti prepare your grounds now we should look forward. The same thing applies to Ronaldo Diana Beckham. The same thing applies to Lionel Messi. So Lionel Scaloni and also said rely on Messi for what? They know all rely on Messi for what? It is just like Germany that want to still rely on Thomas Müller for what? For me, these guys have paid their dues and the earlier coaches never prepare without them, the better. Because one year transition ye now I'm prepared without them. You know, it will take years. And there are a lot of examples I beat me diama. And there's no need to equalize it. But in my opinion, Portugal coach, Argentina national team coach, say I'll prepare for 2026 World Cup. You know, you need to look beyond these great players that have paid their dues to the World Game. Now, on the second message, Odeba said, in the Premier League, there were signings.
Yeah.
you have about 2.3 billion pounds spent in the market. Players, teams be brave top players.
About 4 players.
Yes.
4 players or
yes.
so. Yeah.
It may pick in a 1-1.
Okay.
Now, Omoka James Madison, Dominic Zoboslai,
Yeah.
and Omoka Andrew Nana, and who else?
And Declan Rice.
And Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Do you know so all the top teams are? Omunya Bako and Ami Nubi are mobile perform here. Now you talk about Tottenham Hotspur. For me, Omunya fair to the Dutch international, Mickey van der Ven. Abrantia na wababeka Christian Romero hua. Onini jine chiri wa agire chiri wa pampiero. Of a Wolfsburg nearby. If you are talking about a certain area, Tottenham has suffered recently in the Premier League almost central defense. The last time I can say, offer Ben Davis for this in China, offer Eric Dyer for this in China, offer Clement Lenglet. None of these players and the buyer I'm bet you said the solidity I'll be penny with you on betting diama. But in the presence of Mickey van der Ven, of Wolfsburg buy no, she performance or the Ababeka Brantia your friend Christian Romero. Meaning so be back Abrantia friend Destiny Odogi our free Udin is by. But for me, Mickey van der Ven has been a standout. James Madison, Yakabi Bia said Bisuma is on form, Papesa is on form. But for me, the main man in the Tottenham Hotspur midfield, Bisuma body season. But James Madison winning the player of the month should tell you, say, Abrantia by he's been fantastic. Even games of struggle so be show up no, who's at least or conjure magic, you know, finally for Tottenham Hotspur to win. Inti say who you say one of the players are on my bomb who more in this season. I don't think there is any problem at all. Oka Arsenal ye Julian Timbers, you talking about Kai Havertz and Declan Rice. So she Declan Rice on also by an unfamiliar role. Because an unfamiliar role, Rice ye player and the ball our ball we are seeing now or ball with a player or best supporter no. In other words, a ball in a double pivot system. Enti de bia 8 na obono o sesi gina le benkum so ana o sesi gina ni nifa so enye ono the main anchor man in midfield enye ono na the first phase when you are building from the back. He's almost the second player when you are building from the back. Thomas Tuchel and then Declan Rice and Kevin Fless and Declan Rice, but you know about 8 my friend he's playing as a lone pivot. Now Omabo 2 creators in hybrid in front of him. And look at how he's performing. He's playing so well. It's also about the struggling. But Declan Rice for me has been an instant hit within the side. Dominic Soboslai. Liverpool planning so Mubenya new midfield. And a new midfield, no much how the tray fair. Clearly it will be suicidal. So new midfield in our best starting in year. And Gravenberch, Dominic Soboslai, and then Alexis McAllister. And man Jeremy and son of Liverpool conform by no more person Omunya, Fabino, Jordan Henderson, Thiago Alcantara, or Guinea Vanadium type of midfield. In fact, Omudo Mobile, Gravenberch ye late. Into McAllister and a ball as a sitting midfielder, as a pivot, Edema 80 my friend Liverpool. Dominic the number 8 in Obon to say the Obo a creating a space. As number 10 to in boss to boss role na coach in the Amana Obo. Within the Liverpool setup, he's been a standout. Take Musala out. So can player or pick ball in progress here, it is Dominic. So can player what creative chances it is Dominic. And you know, apart from the goal that he scored against Aston Villa, or saying a penalty in the games. Into from RB Leipzig, Liverpool team. Sometimes it is between him, McAllister, and then Abrantia and Katie Jones, and I say Javier. No, so about Beckham, or no, so about Homodin. There are other guys for me, Oman mentioned with him, but they've been fantastic. Obi on chance, Aston Villa, Abrantia, and Musa Diabino, for me, has been fantastic. Again, Obi on chance, Newcastle Sandro Tonali, for me, has been fantastic. You know, so Chelsea, even Chelsea. For me, they'll say is okay. Nicola Jackson is struggling to score goals, but in the last few games, born and Casa the Obo, and even Kopama is for me okay. a player Oba joining from Manchester City and Oba with a few games for me it's okay. What I said, you don't expect an exceptional performance from him, but I also think that guy has been okay. There are a lot of mentions. Teams to be bad, you know, new guys some buy. But for me, these guys, any all these guys are okay. So Onana Semudia. You know, I mean, yes, also be a battle. Say Onana ne can have a battle. Players don't about with short-term performance and warfare. Onana ne can have a battle, but with the expectations of Onana, can have to be in this role. Onana, do you know? There is a player what brought to the level of the UEFA Champions League final, and Obian himself, even in the thick of events, in the heat of movements, for Manchester City and another point, still I don't know the composure to play in the game now. No bono. Now the confidence to play in the game now. No bono. But Manchester United, man of the match, but clearly, on you be a watcher say. In the post, rely on him. Ono be out say in the post. The Onana him from Ajax, Onana him from the Cameroonian national team, and Onana him from Inter Milan and Massa results. No pressure need too much, and for me, Andre Onana is not living up to 8 billion. So when they compare Kai Havertz, I know, because Kai Havertz the performance ni nyanye, but Onana level no the buy, you expect a lot from him, and for me, or buy and the expectation, and they said the GDR everything hack down. Abranton leave after 8 billion. The most unfortunate thing, which for me, they were a bit biased. Said, you know, I'm going to include Abranton for Mason Mount. Mason Mount should be part of this list.
Okay.
The Kai Kang.
No, Kai Kang.
It's the entire bit to say Mason Mount and a Kai and Memhane say, Omujane Dumdada and Sano Mumuvu. So there's not so much expectations.
Okay.
About him, a lot of people don't understand why Eric Ten Hag, Mason Mount, the first option.
Okay.
Same as Kai Havertz. Nanipa bebre bisa say Kai pa Arsenal. What is he going to add to it? So Shepa before Kai any Mason Mount to move in. There were not so much expectations, but goalkeeper Onana there was so much expectations because Warene Wabo Champions League final and Uheska United de Cotonou or Babe replace David here and all that. And I think that they are looking at sensational signings. Our expectations here high. So you look at the expectation and what has been provided. Suppose line say no, yeah, can ask them because of free baby no over Premier League in there's not so much expectations and Wabe is so huge. And the expectation as compared to the reality, no, what means that we are performing beyond expectation.
Yeah.
Obit is James from Leicester City call relegation. Me absolutely no doubt. I know that he's a good player. But what Babayan or Tottenham no? Who did what expectation of him? Any the way out teams were more. So I expect it's the reasons yeah massibus like James Emono higher marks.
Sure.
Now Onana not more kind because Kaimo the end for some 2 seasons onye bibi ngwasudia.
Yeah. Tina the expectations of him then
nyekiti. Mason Mount about no nyebimo. Yebu bebre gidi say ebia na afa. Also Mason Mount akwa so ebia environment ne nenye. So probably changing an environment could help.
Andy, baby a narrow free banner angle no what did I say?
No, I agree.
Okay.
But I still think Mason Mount should be included.
Osina obeye bibi kikikitia kabeye nkonfo makra because all bad no there no Chelsea.
I agree. But Christian Pulisic is playing well. Matthew Kovacic is playing well. You expect Mason Mount to live up.
And the bad sana na aye nwanwa
Mason Mount mbebo ma yenya nwanwa.
No mbese obeye bibi kikikitia ebeye nwanwa say all Chelsea
then can Mason Mount to deliver ki baby say then na e course Chelsea na own to me ma fe there all boy.
Yeah.
Because what about Bonnier paying baby?
Yes. Yeah. I agree with your point. But upon all the list now here, I agree with you. But I'm saying that Christian Pulisic is playing. Kovacic is playing. These were all Chelsea players who were not living up last season. Intimacy Mount per the expectations. United the 7 years Arsenal. Now you know United Macy Mount the performance no from the 7 years. The iconic jersey on the amano. So he should be part of the list. Expectation no and the number 7 years neighbor. The coach no wo the team no wo mo.
Now nim so betima be bibi. omo just in share no fine nti wo no na wo no omo ya adwen say sa brand ba be bibi kitikiti
you know me I saw Mason Mount as a player also free Chelsea because we pay the dues away nti oko baby it is the best platform for him the problem wa come na he's a good player and I was expecting him to do something.
Wow, do you surprise you?
Also was surprised the Obono.
Yes,
was she a minimum.
It was surprise you.
Me say was she and should be part of players who have disappointed. Won't him say.
Oh.
Real Madrid 4 foul. No mo dey almost 7 years ama. Oba won't him mo. Then the more mo dey 7 years in am. Enti Oba na want me am because of
what we saw. I'm a few minutes na mo call coffee break.
Okay, no problem.
Me din ko ka crabby. Me ni last chance travel and tour. E be try ko ka crabby semo a ni diem. Me wie ya e be say ba be to so e de amamo. Last chance mamto okoho na eho anye yedia na chese just a manfo ya omode ka eko UK na say okoye won sise
na ze odi achire wo sase
by roader and I say miss vi ade beko bia cause last chance there udru ha kwan bia so omo ede obeko amanone bema na say
Sajo mpacho nyame adom mpacho na nse.
Ele yankopon ase nyame adom musu ho ye pa.
Ene man de ne de se ene Wednesday. Do Wednesday say ana yeshia say ana ya control ho ase.
Hu sa.
Because na ye pese ma omo ba ma obu no. Omo nya ni da so se eni da so papa bi ye dey. Oh. Sabio enye obi a na aba se obeya azan. Ana wi ase da delumba na kan o se la power. Eno nche se la power obi a.
Okay.
Because me see that be am cancer brand here dey wotewa na wonya ska fa bisie na ye dian ya wan hwe ya beduru brebe wo beda na oluman.
Okay,
anu tina last chance ya ba se emrante a momodi bet anya nkakra no fatu kwai.
Sure.
Because they say no one tu kwai na sika ne san se jo aboka asamato enti number ne 0543 56 59 68 0543 56 59 68 kuma se bo krom junction e ho ne yewo aye di adwuma ye pese nipa no ba bra office mesre se wo pese wo ginkyeremu ni bi wo fon so a ofra e bia mpese mkwa ha se jo na se dia betom ye Peru.
Oh, okay.
Because I heard the bia mekasa sa nkuro sa
oduwa ehoye okay
anunti o frɛ number na o do also Peru ni bi because he say anu ye jemu jefe
okay
he say atete so enti o frɛ office line na mesrɛ bo modern so ba ginkyeremu kakra bi wo phone so na ne dodo na ankasa na se kan ye yomne de ka unya no office na
okay
na ko aba ne atwetwe nkombo Peru e wo ho asese no uduru ha me se bibia de dana kwam.
All right.
He say Canada na ye ne da so wo ho a e koso. Ye wo express de wo ho. Ana ye wo normal one no so wo ho.
Okay.
Na wadwuma wo last chance am say won sapam. Because ye see antima anyi wadwuma na mesre wo. Wo sika e safe. Na ense dan say o ba abeye na me bompa ye se enye yie. Wo say jo ye before no nte se de Nyankopon ye tuntum sa na ya adwen tie.
Dabi. Ne baby asa.
Enu ntina me ka se se.
Wa bro ma dwen ye tuntum.
Enu so ye wa bro ma dwen ye tuntum but me papa bi na kan.
Wa dwen ye tuntum anya kala.
Wasi broni a o ye rasta man on kwasore no. O te se obi a o te kromo o so ye sofo.
Okay, obi a na dwen ko ye.
Etisajo.
Me tell you kosu.
Etisajo de tiane se aka ye Kisima Junction.
Yeah.
Atimota Gempa Road. Number is 0553 98 52 31 0553 98 52 31 I was Singapore so why ye bomb deuro me say sa Peru and Singapore he say no na ye boni deuro ye boni Jeffy me fa say bronya che de Christmas gift
okay
aye de che obi a me se me pese ye pese ka last chance ka kuru bia na se abusua bia mu boga bem because se boga wo abusua mu a utimu se ete pressure so
okay
ema eni power echeche because enano me papa bi free Canada ba me am papa enu e free Canada ba
okay
na okwa no wo bo abrochiri nkoma ka be ye o se ka obenya na nka out hobi
yeah
masa ye tie bia ya bre
mu abrochire kwasia
dabi abrochire de se jo ko bu ne kwasia obi tu o tu fu sa abrochire nye
da bia me kan o ya se bre wo Ghana na se bre wo abrochire dia me pa cho kwa abrochire ne ko bre se bre wo krum ha na bre wo abrochire kwa abrochire ne ko bre o bre wo ho a e dia mu fa so na abenya na e be sombo na be chen so ama
kona ko hwebi
because you never bu ha nipa no to kwa akoba da bia me kan me so obi a wonko school da no o kwa abrochire ba te se de wa ko school because system no amena hunu asua de by force
sure
enti Singapore na ekoso Peru koso New Zealand e wo ho
okay
they say you holding Australia no for now okay Australia you holding for now because nipa na ne yepe no nyame adom yensa kan ye de awie
okay
ye twen ya kosi se chairman ebe ye ntoto ye foforo na ye timidi niam aye de asisi na kwem mesere last chance
di bia number bi na mope
aya na number
ye pese be bruso na wanko bruso okay
wanko bruso
okay
enti say Australia ne dey say you holding it for now
okay
until further notice such am abeka che say oh say there ya science hye foforo
okay
asaba because they say last chance say you any work and pay wo biem you new work and pay
so me dey pay masem no
you new work
and pay ma for now so just say wo ho entimi nkoyie e wo ho but still
obeforce
na ko pascal
unza say you esa odi baji dimbone
yes
traveling no and answer traveling to nyu bia na abie traveling to so be bokoro no
that's it
because onipa bia wodadwene hu se wachina bi obewu anase obenyine no oya de asebe aya wodwene ho enti yabasa ye tenase ne ye ka no kra kire na nipa kro ntu ko akra se jo fa sika twi wonu but hunu se wo wo ba awo ye krom ha yi a wo pressure no wo high omo hwe school a pressure wo high enti se na no me kan se don't mi se dwene fu nipa tinu hi se ye wo mu miensa
okay
awo Ghana ye wo de awo no ewo ho ana ye wo de pressure abrabom pressure amana fu dwene by force ana ye wo de eye nyame nhira se wonde wa bobra na se de se bi omutu akina bi bana mi hu se
sure
se mi hu se wa ba mi hu se de aka ye hand to mouth e to de bia
kwa 7 no twamko
enti number is 0543
56
59
68
0543 56 59 68 say yo office kumase de ne buo krom junction
okay
Church of Christ opposite e ho de wo
okay
yanyi adwuma no social media sa wote wo no obi de na send diska bi wo ha fa ma me mpa acho Christmas wo de beto aponche awe but bema de abrabona make can say it's all about money
sure
enti bomode says akontu na kwanya ba say so tu kwanya ko na so ma me pressure da no so kra pressure na akontu no keke na kro te say o ko full play no ebema yade ni betu akọ by force
okay
enti say adwuma ye da bia me ka set say de ye asofu dwuma because obu abusua obi ni bie ama nipa no ko sebi wo ba bi no be boa unya nhyira enti Singapore koso Poland Portugal Luxembourg Malta Europe open juma ye benya ama but se de ten say last chance ye ni working visa straight e ho
okay
e job on arrival ana se jo bu ha no ni bank account me sira onya wadwen so betu kwan
monfa obi otisa nko
dabi na ni bank account utu ko akoye
yeah okay
ana because last chance so ba ye give statement enti se woni bia afa na esa wo prepare wo ho ansa na waba wo passport aka 1 year ko renew ansa na waba
oh okay
because na no sajo na kwa bi ba na ne girlfriend na china ohwe unu sikasem na uyi office ne ma na no o se fam oba no na oba ne hwem wie no so yepe New Zealand by edu se ne be ma ne din komo na du Dubai but no sa ne de oba sa kaka be nsem ne oba e be hwe odin because sajo akwantu anya sokodua de hye ya no ayawe
yes
eye secret ade na brochire ni ne ba na wo fa ba wa nkra de ohun yan se wa pia busu afie wo kwa wo nkra busa se die be ntia se nka onde ku kra visa dada enti akonto ye mfanto ya na se do akonto no se ya abotre wadwuma wala chance am so de nya abotre we ye nu sika bia but de wo mu ne se ye toto ye ya de ye papa ade ama se de be ya okwa ohun kyere wo enti akra for no enko Kisima junction ye okof me plaza
number near 0553
0553
98
98
52
52
31
31
0553
0553
98
98
52
52
31 sɛ do na sɛ ska wɔ nipa ho ɛma na bra bɔsesa ɔba dwuma kra no wɔ sere sɛbe ohia na ma hia ni ne ba na ma ohu ade kra yɛ na kono dia na ne boafu da me pekalipo wɔse fra o ma me ɛwɔ bi wɔ fie ɛmo ni bi wɔ fie ɛyɛ ho kyerɛ sɛ do ɛyɛ ohia aboa sikai ebi wɔ fie yɛ me na ka kyerɛ me wɔse sɛ mpo yɛ so kanea ne kɔpɛ ne bɔɔla so kora ɔmɔden ne kɔpɛ bi abranteɛ me nua youth na sɛ wɔn mu a me se sɛ pressure do ɔmo so do mo a mo hwɛ mo mpran fo school me de bia me ka kyerɛ ho mo ma ne nkɔ wie radio so sɛ de me tisui bema me se wo de boa no usika no na fa wo mom fa gina yie na wo mom nyina yie na wo hwɛ ne wie no ɔka kyerɛ sɛ wanya bɔ gabi kɔ wale na mpa kyɛ ɔbɛnde
pages here what remember
bema sabe bema sabe wo mo obra no sɛ jo na duane ye de si kitchen o kitchen ni a kyerɛ sɛ bema kɔ ne kɔfa
your pages
bema sika wo ho a sika ɛwɔ ho a oyere tade abafie kura ne yam hihyi no num sɛ sika ɛwɔ ho ba de sika ni no ho ofie no pin kura won to bi ma wan hwe a oyere beto pesi de ahyɛ mpabo no yusu ne nkakra tu kwan enti akonto ne me say akonto kwan the last chance travel and toss sure. Number is 0543 56 59 68 0543 56 59 68 ewiase ba bia opese okon me say last chance ewiase ha ba bia opese okon last chance but hunu ni say akwantu otuwe se wa mo ani ana ha obi betwi wadi hunu ne sa enti sa
bebrebe
obi be fa sika na di
because omuye momome demonstration eti amanfo bebrebe because omutwi
na de omuni sasa jo ye krumafo ni bi pade a efo sabe nsuo ye si hai ukomo a ne bonko uhia ma na soso mo a ne bonko mesere se obusa de ne bona betima to but emu obi ntra social media entu fo nka nkyerɛ wo sɛ we mu de o me yaza we mu de o mu ti sei we mu de o mu ti sei aya akwantu sajo kan krampa empofun ye kurami so wo be costo mu no ne bonko okɔ pizza ne bonko mesre akwantu ni last chance traveling talk
okay
number is 0553 98 52 31 0553 98 52 31 sajo me da se na ngopon kan ho na bibia ntimi nya kama
last chance travel and toss pamcho enye kasa keke brabe so mo hwe na bibia pese ukọ no especially nkronkro no ma bobodi no de obeko fa nyade abenu hunda etibisro jiomodi na somo hwe na hwesense mo kan na enokre ana enye nokre nkoto sika ngu na batakaria doso amaye hu kremo papa any last chance travel and tour yeah to also the mama Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television pamcho edoso Andy Kem Baba Transi Samson as Franco Nero Baba Transi enye omo enkwa Newton Latte Marijata enso wa Awal Mohammed enso ewa ha ye to okomotwetwe no eso star 256 star 256 star 2 hash akradia no yegusua ye to enchekra bones beboa ama first draw no ye de ato edwa star 256 star 2 hash na o dialer na wa pick first option na be ma no Kessben FM number opesa otobia otoba bia 5 Ghana cedis ebetima ma 1000 cedis bamcho meche 1000 and 9 into na meche 4000 cedis enye sika ketwa kra first draw no enche beba so alikem na ye wo declare rice zoboslai afi onana and why na eka ho no
na Messi Mount
na Messi Mount enka zayi no ya
James Madison declare rice
yeah Madison eka ho ya na ye wo Messi Mount de no so ba say no ye wi
and to be
because na move na move from different angles na oh they didn't see home and also they know nanti see we say I think Andy is being misunderstood. He meant life after these greats needs to be commenced but not rather put them aside currently, though they still have something to offer their respective sides. When any message by Ken yensaka message you know and so okay. Enti the man for the beba no ye wie ho adwuma enti ne betuma pick one or two comments bi na fe ya to aso
you know
Pamcho and Ivan Sadumako any player picture of the day they didn't to Kessben television so no Evans Adumako obo ball Emma Carella Evans Adumako no ball ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko winner no Okufu Jesse una wini ye Richard Opoku Boateng sika de ato de bia se mfanche no una wini ye nti no our number no bibia me gidi e pass all the ama producers no na omomfa osika no beto so mount 10 Richard Opoku Boateng Ronaldo Virginia USA nakopon inshira wonso Andy
you know another bia utaka se bibi wo wiase bibi wo na o kan na ye de okọ ha na ye de okọ ha
yes na okwa
Kepa say you want to stay at Madrid. Now, you know, he's not interested.
Who doesn't want to stay?
Kepa will be an fan in your way. Hisika Chelsea de Kofano from Atletico Bilbao, Ediba Chelsea. Time Drew say Obian fa Kepa Energy. And Chelsea Ekofa Robert Sanchez from Brighton Sadenabano. She teams me no and Gina no more Kepa. Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. The moment the keeper who say Real Madrid abba so mo pen straight away Spanish. So we Spanish na e nneema mienu e na obepe as a footballer as obebo. It is either for the Catalan club or for Real Madrid. Obe choose between. But when I already said this time no here keeper. Real Madrid because of the absence of Courtois. Se keeper dia tun so obetena bench. E dia ma Edouard Mendy. Edia, then it's obvious Kepa will accept to stay and make sure say Courtois Kraba. There are some games obenya more minutes no timia debi if it is not the Champions League or the Spanish La Liga. Coach is in a beba Ancelotti in the stay so before from the beba obenya chance etimia debi because Edouard Mendy kwa wadia to matana bench Edia mano nenye the best goalkeeper in the game in Courtois. In Madrid, you know, 5 clean sheets for Courtois in the Real Madrid setup. And she had a performance in the La Liga. She had a performance in the Champions League, you know, against Union Berlin and against Napoli. And Courtois has been a fantastic form for the Madrid side. I brought Coco P more, and he says that. See how she games are bonus abrabona abeko say idea. Andrew Lolin any match emano Courtois no him and a bit take months before Courtois ababak Ogusua ye na recovery no but in engine no general and konru bia and Abrante Fene capacities he want to stay obia person see account Santiago Bernabeu obia person about the greatest club in the game and when one of the best goalkeepers in the game a young goalkeeper was struggling within the Chelsea setup and I know onya the bigger platform to show his quality and or perform for them to keep us up so stay and the Chelsea share Robert Sanchez and also buy no kakra obetimi here the Chelsea is doing it life Chelsea no I don't think Osamba Biwa or be successful or anybody so better about Chelsea no about better bench and Madrid for him for me will be okay intimania Jama Kepa so he want to stay in Madrid.
Hey, enkoya brante ba kwidi ebi I didn't call loan Inter Milan CC Koba say also problems near there all back na quite problem same loan na and Chelsea Eddie Kepa akoma Real Madrid eso a onkoye say Lukaku debi
so oba be tena so abobom so ana say
no ba say loan so a eso back
yes and also person otena
nti enkoye Lukaku debi
you know Lukaku situation I no one pen aduru sa
go say minima the credit Kepa beba say loan crowd so na say Madrid here na so beba back to
so be pen you know this will be pen Lukaku situation on one ma situation eduru say
okay
oh but for a teamer am I ready so here because in an interview granted by Giuseppe Bope Morata Okoka says Simeone Inzaghi making sure second be also Romelu Lukaku will stay. Why? Because na didn't just echo and tonight ending about bringing Marco Thuram to the setup. And then common and normally Chelsea AD no more say Sikana na Chelsea pedal omo ntimi ntua anti Chelsea enteso. Now before they could say Jack, now Romelu Lukaku enso ni omo rival in Juve Turin enso airborne komo. Afi omo fra okra na on fa omo course.
Okay.
Eti also Rock Nation for ne ba no mo be deny sansem ana ekoso no nyina gino a omo be deny nyina sansem ana ekoso between you and Juve no na yampa. Enti obviously Juve for no so finally almost went to me and maybe because of your attitude. Interfo players and so for almost on far because Lautaro Martinez confirmed yes or no crowd was disappointed. So no our captain was for our own sanfa. Back to Chelsea. Mauricio Pochettino and Grant such Chelsea set up on the count. Until also banana under junior side in Baby training. Then finally Thiago Pinto came. Jose Mourinho accepted said Lukaku and I Man United to buy accepting yes Roma. And you know finally oba and Kepa didn't so we now Madrid so pena obviously you need to come back as to say Chelsea be accepting the or Chelsea
okay
omo be access so goalkeeping department normal say he will still fit to be part so Pochettino can so pena you know not team be am player no tena no better but Lukaku situation Chelsea and gaso omo pebie omo antimi assure no so be part of the team so he obviously has to leave but Kepa says he want to stay and probably Andrew Lone new goalkeeper out bench adu din beto no so nti kotoa dem na se Kepa editum so better bench what na bench di amamendi nti for me alternate bench for a kotoa wouldn't be a problem nti everything depends on him say the performance na wada na this year no obeto aso saa
okay
and Madrid so be accept say afraid the omo be sign no na branch no so etimi asti
who doesn't want to stay at Madrid.
Yes
Abrantia no ape ho papa na menim so kotoa ba sele ni beji ho a
you know, I say, Okoto Abano bench. And no, only problem.
Then never of Madrid.
What did to Mutana bench, Emma Mendy?
1 year Tumsa.
But he was there.
Hey, or did to Mutana?
You know, time Thomas to kill time, and I Mendy that champion to the Naka Power. He was there. And I sit in the baby or the transfer request by Soko. What's on the baby?
No option, yeah.
Good. And he said, oh, Madrid situation is so could do, sir. Say, Mendy, Ebo. Now to bench. Now, only option assistant, I better I'm in China, go to them, their option now.
Okay. I saw about GH, a Simon Fitter line. On our do we have Baby Brebe, Kessben 92.9. It's not coming. And your Facebook too isn't stable. Why? The pages right? Pages more than I'm on your watchman. I'm for the messages, papa. So on a book of your badgeman, so now so I complaining. I war a year. DSTV na no de P2 so aye hodwuma ama Kenneth boss also omo ye emergency maintenance bi nti eno so enchekra yensabeka amafo nsabeka ewo DSTV nim sisi abakra dia nti mo de na mo nyadwuma 92.9 na TF4 and afi Facebook enso stable come on monya hodwuma but still ni Jessica enche first draw no beba star 256 star 2 hash dial star 256 star 2 hash dial na peke Kessben FM utibet ma ye na wenya 1000 cedis sisi me sam pre 9 all right obaso obam kaka
yeah it depends on conditioner kotoa e be free fiaba and e be determine Kepa the fate e go post no. Usually football it demand a lot and it has also a recency and a momentary. So be any kotoa of them. Say all training, say all go through the recuperation, say the recovery processes and a stage bay. Say as a trigger, nobody has any idea or info. But Kepa is performing.
Kotoa you training.
Good. That's non-competitive. Training be our biano or ba na game no referee bar baya. Then we can reassess. General, the kotoa aye Biyama Real Madrid Chelsea for Belgium remains in the history books. Oba not only good conditioner. Kepa a form no bet me maintain go post. There's been many evidences. football no general so o twon kakra bi obeba na obi perform just so free bench or na so fight my back and san obitino so it's not like Courtois the din beba oba o kepa me yana maba nya sanete Courtois would have to reprove say form na me ja ho no mu na maba and sana with me at this pursuit of Courtois Kepa because 2014-15 season let's come at the team be on my build piano was down to Angel Miguel Moya, that goalkeeper now. Opraka Krabi, that was the beginning of Jan Oblak.
Do what you say, Kepa beats me, Abeji Courtois position with Madrid?
Subject to Courtois, the physical condition or the returning from injury.
Okay.
Subject to.
Okay. Okay. All right. Please, can Andy help me on this? Can Jude Bellingham push Madrid to the world again? Same way Cristiano Ronaldo did. All right. The Obisu Ebusa, I don't know. Asensio, Edwin Takradi, and Eba. Is it possible? Jude Bellingham. Or was you know, say. Or the Madrid Beko places like Ronaldo. Yeah.
David. Or your mom finding 9 to the betting tank.
Sir.
David.
Onyanro.
And then I just withdraw.
Onkas withdraw.
Obetimi
and I say, ma on fan 9 to Ronaldo con. Jude Bellingham, then why European night, you know. See, I Obekas will beat me. Ronaldo more crucial stages are. Obi any say game na ji omunsemo. Go and watch the Juve game again.
No, Kem. Sir boy na fe was sorry. O de no to Ronaldo hu ba bia Ronaldo nine ba akopekra enye years.
Then you listen to the test again.
Yeah, not to sometimes you me can aputoja Messi. Adankwa me Declan Rice. Yetakika. Omo nye Declan Rice ne Messi officially. Omo a omo na nkoto konsi bebre no Europe fo ne din de omo din so. Because potentially enema na oye no ya na sese de ye de ne din ato no ene nipa na ebusa say Jude how was start to Real Madrid.
Yeah no obetimi.
Yes, Ronaldo
obetimi de babia Ronaldo de Madrid coin no obetimi yes ye share goals are all say as all ya fit team na si na beti no.
Asembia no bi kan na me de pa say o hwe nkwan na ye oda ya ponchibiti. Say o hwe fru abobiti ena o hwe. Ronaldo exploited certain players and almost sacrifices and benefiting. One, Kaka injury.
You are not answering the question.
No,
so you should have allowed me to
answer.
David General.
And you
that's not so you should have just allowed me to answer the question.
Because
no imagine free me
now number before from.
Now number yeah.
Okay, we are Ronaldo one. And I was starting Juventus game. Ronaldo.
Okay. Osi obetimi. Osi wo de me start at assume. It is a just say obetimi. I just say obetimi.
And you remember obetimi no and I'm analyzing no. And you remember
Ronaldo.
I think that Ujina possible.
Yeah.
And the fools there.
It should be no on your specific. On your specific. So Ranko. Just allow him to be specific.
The moment he disagrees with you, it means that fools are possible.
Yeah.
And the fools there, Unyenya science possible. Mumi enu no be abetima offer explanation to buttress the point. But me fools there.
So Andy.
Yes. Yeah. And baby I'm one ejina new team the any be so. Ronaldo team now boy in Madrid now. You can say omo conquer world no. General. You are talking about Carvajal, you are talking about Sergio Ramos, you are talking about Pepe, you are talking about
different transitions. So now Ronaldo the key man.
The back four was iconic. The midfield was iconic. What I say? Midfield of Modric, Cruz, Casemiro.
Before that, no Alonso.
Then the BBC is another thing. Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo. Enti Madrid ni team na nkasa as a football team no. Ebeye din pass ombekwa kodu level na the era of Ronaldo mkodru.
Those are the factors.
Then when you pick Abrante Jude Bellingham, as you speak now, the first 10 games ni goes contribution a Ronaldo first 10 games. But I don't think he will get there.
You don't think he will get there?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, because Ronaldo became like the life where everything. Notwithstanding all these huge guys. It depends on other players.
It depends on
It depends on other players.
All right, me pese Andy Anubesio.
Yeah, good.
Okay, we are no pick it from there. So feel say any possible to work and Andy the narrow can also can come on boy.
I don't know where the disagreement comes in. Or see obetimi aye di Ronaldo there.
The alcohol level now Ronaldo the Madrid could do.
So where does the disagreement comes in? Disagreement in a way.
Also obet on to me. Honestly, obet me depending on players.
I don't disagree with you.
No, many problem with Franco. Me say question now so obetimi di Ronaldo me say why you fan and die and continue patent come.
No, any possible.
Jude Bellingham cannot get to that level. He cannot get to that level.
I didn't.
You know, the potential no, one. The potential no, one. Baby or bo, Madrid no, 2. Again, those times where we are talking about all these players now, they had time to grow and somewhere matured and not part of the setup almost stay for years. Jude Bellingham, a young player, you know, this is his first time proving scoring consistently. We should be thinking about say obetimi atoaso sample this season po. Ronaldo na ye kano a hit moments. Baby obi anim say adia gu no abepeja ade no. Until I'm used to Juve game no. Who thought that say Ronaldo betimi about that hat trick in Turin? That's the player that we're talking about. So the moment Ronaldo comes in, you know, Ronaldo more heights now. Or more peja in the Champions League, Puskas more the course our level no. Not even Ronaldo, not Zidane. And all those great players now, in my opinion, Jude Bellingham, forget about he cannot get to the height.
Jude Bellingham is only 20 years.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
2-0.
Yes.
Also needs our potential.
Derby.
Why?
And he found what drew here says our potential. This is not the first time Jude Bellingham is playing in the Champions League. Is it the first time? He has been playing Champions League for Borussia Dortmund. And then the first time, he now say. Obeba Benabao no obeje free nsem obeba Old Trafford no akoye obeko Park the Princess no akoye obeko Turin the JR no akoye obeko San Siro no akoye general prove here Ronaldo general we are talking about the all-time top scorer in the Champions League and I was to say
Madrid's all-time top scorer
general
20 years
for Champions League.
Na Vinicius Junior Bekas go beat me through
5 Champions League titles.
So Jebako Man U.
No, make out Madrid.
Okay.
4 Champions League.
The Vinicius Junior crowd on my year in the last 2 seasons no. You beat him crack as on beat me do
Ronaldo. By popular almost say baby Ronaldo on nam no o sha se ko duru ye no enye obi a ne duru ho simple sa Newton,
Coach, General.
I'm so when you can. I'm saying our grand no more.
General, I'm making a point. Right.
Me, even though he's scoring, but on your typical forward like Ronaldo, say consistently, obetimi ayenu Seju is a different ball game altogether.
Honestly, Zidane, when said they mean the Zidane, Real Madrid, no. Obetimi drew Zidane more than Biana because at least he looks a bit alike to Zidane. Ronaldo, dear.
Zidane, dear one or bo.
Okay,
but on time share too much, sir. Yet me bought the whole season. Zidane Shema only 5 goals per.
Okay.
Yet me bought the whole season. Zidane amount of 5 goals per. But we no
just like
Modric more.
Okay.
But we no consistently. Just season end baby, but performance now done it.
Another thing is potentially Carlo Ancelotti may leave. New even in Madrid, I man a chance man playing number 9 if I should go small crown could even be changed to a traditional central midfield.
All right. Emrano kwa na eko amam for so echa. Me pese mo ka ko chiska. Me ba ya say 3-1 the over can dey nya dey obi abefa.
Oh, say fearful no betimi afa.
Me can WhatsApp no.
If fearful betimi afa. But I want to make my point here, General.
Okay, we cover.
Andrew Thomas do am time.
Tommy bi o. Ana Tommy Pescasa. Why? Ska de hu here there, but Tommy
player,
minim Zanadu and say na the number no mu say on chance of cross.
I offend say na already
number ni dem kutwa.
Ba ya say bia me expose wa. Tommy dey say grow yo.
Oh,
you fancy okay. Star 256 star 2 hash. Star 256 star 2 hash. There's somebody Tommy pictures there. They Google. You can't original name. He watch about it.
na shop okura nim no gina no
na utsana gina shop ani ye ma different line na fafre na nya tazi na anatomy and then be view wo na me ba mami ko bozo na your first draw mami 1000 Ghana this year. Hello Bones.
Sergio me mo bibi akwa about ba Kessben cash pot na another so akwanya na ba so ye chenipa 4 omono bi abenya 1000 Ghana cedis enya asem ketwa. You can also join and be part and win big for yourself. *256*2# was selected Kessben FM Kumasi and then number 1 was selected here was with me we need big our Kessben cash pot neso na yanko for the first winner for today and Obibeka say yeche our first draw for now. Also we'll show you can join us and be part *256*2#. Now select Kessben FM Kumasi. We'll share Kessben TV. We'll take Kessben FM 92.9, Kessben 93.3. Around Ghana, baby, I will be also to me winning sa kradiemu. Our first draw, 1,000 Ghana cedis, going out for one lucky viewer or listener. Yenko, 0244 782 ** 0244 782 ** is our first lucky winner. Na pacho se wo share and I would tell ya check umomo wallet no 1,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your account. When ya fei na ye be na obi be sending na David pacho e beto so say ya na sika na aba phone so 0244 782 ** 0244 782 ** So yo, the first winner for today on Kessben Cashpot, a number and a hono. Me
okay. Bones. And the first winner no aba on the scam kwa and the drew oche. The first winner no aba first winner no bamjo number no and a bones atu egano 0244 782 and a numbers me be so star. Sikana be good phone no so into friends say na ye say eno kre say saka sikana be bia wo bia na fi yento adwumade no eso Bones ache first one na wie no pamto aka miensa I say no so meche 4,000 cedis and 40 million. Newton last time remember ho na hope say oti ho so far the uda form
you tietia me general answer football ya kanima be brave factors be brave na ma hu se player bi I enjoy success na Greece for no omo philosophy bi ya mo kan say fine whatever ends fine. Say you start the game, yet your comments across by a match ni we are Obia coach. But before kickoff, Obia some different. Me question we could be to my mother time Ronaldo free Manchester but Madrid say, oh, Ronaldo bet me and Yama when you General Kenya answers we say. So I am saying say
Ronaldo Banoy Ballon d'Or winner.
But now Kaka say Ballon d'Or winner from AC Milan, Sir Franco. So let me continue here. Mami call na Kaka say Ballon d'Or winner say na Canada. Na Hazard or form no the call. And it could be a try. Na Coutinho or form the call basa. What I'm saying is say other factors and a general it mean maximizing whatever you have as a potential. So Ushe Ronaldo ne rise or Real Madrid na other strikers pay we ne demand we nim hono. Ronaldo from Manchester United and you in Chen Korea number 9 at a detriment of Higuain and a Benzema or Kamugu baby behind Onwamuno na Ozila or created man. Now Ronaldo saying a benefit of players are men can say creators are Empego Nisha Di Maria ni Ozil woman and Ewanechi all of them no more bobo no money this utilo. Now Osha so transition bia na Madrid ebeyeno na Ronaldo any the prominent figure or that squad no. From Alonso Kedira, Mamadou Diarra, Midfield no. Now Ronaldo na campaign or final third war. Ebesi Cruz, Modric, Casemiro no. Ronaldo Corona na campaign. So generation after generation, transition after transition, Ronaldo had that benefit of being a key man or final third war. So all these factors in me Eddie Jude Bellingham as was started there. General, obetimi akọ Richie that baby I can. Now during home at the time when yesterday Xavi Busquets mo started some back from Muja Messi or Barca no. E dia na to Messi. after say onya quality na one in China Jan Hoko say to adwuma no so no say ne eto Messi omuni Liverpool Dembele je ball no never to net na area aturo vida so other players no will bring the best out of you. If Jude ebenya the same thing say the Ronaldo ko yi na ye change or ye key member or ye prominent general I don't know ultimate ko draw no more football talent it is a gold. Who say stone and son of a polish amana baby sika. That is potential. You need a coach, you need players, you need doctors. Ronaldo onko injury mpo. So other factors no the bema potential no abedu world class. And I am saying say Jude has the potential. Who polishes it? Who aids that potential to be big? Question mark a query.
All right. Ana mepe omo ayeye program na omo de omo contributions na de ebeka ho na omo so kire omo adwen e de fa ensem no ehun ti na me pick messages no free emra ya sase na ye kansem na omo so kire omo adwen wo de ya ka ho ana me ne je ho pa Kofi Kaswa okankofo amota sa ne ho pa ana me ne je. Is Andy Kem a prophet to know that Jude Bellingham can't reach the level of Ronaldo? He's just 20 years old and has more years ahead of him. I'm sure if Andy Kem had watched Maradona, he would have made a claim that Messi will never reach Maradona's level when Messi was 20 years old. Kofi Kaswa Andy. Yeah, the Kofi Kanono. Unye komcheni.
Top scorers no more Champions League. I would also send the ball Ronaldo Jude Bellingham. Champions League top scorers. I heard was say Ronaldo, Messi, Lewandowski, Benzema. I heard was say Ronaldo, Jude Bellingham born. I heard was say. They me person me tell say Ronaldo born.
Yeah.
It is even difficult to be the top scorer, all-time top scorer like Cristiano Ronaldo. It is difficult, and you know what? We are talking about the
narrow
to goals.
No, I'm addressing
a milestone.
He mentioned it was a comparative. The question was comparative. He brought the name Ronaldo. The moment Ronaldo comes in, what are you talking about?
Achievement. Jude Bellingham currently born and Casacra born who's any goals and the number highlight. Until start to say what they need to do Ronaldo, they know Yama goes now the determining factor. Because the only thing about move be a journey. So did Jude Bellingham. Ebeko to Ronaldo.
No goals.
In the goals I say or Shedi Real Madrid. Okay. I think at Dortmund in terms of playmaking bono crano or boni or bossing the Obono Madrid. But Madrid they now they are become a goal.
Yeah, last line now try no. I'm sure if Andy came and watched Maradona, he would have made a claim. That Messi would never reach Maradona's level when Messi was 20 years old.
I don't prophesy players. I don't do that. What is about Cassie player? We obey to say we obey to say we da.
Oh, but so Cassie, we ain't mean we are.
Jude Bellingham to the level of Ronaldo. So obey word best. Obey Ballon d'Or say. Obey all top scorer for the Champions League. Oh,
okay.
You know, we see Vinicius Junior.
Okay.
Yeah, cats on the crab team.
Yeah, to us.
Oh, say they when he say, "Yem fan say, no Madam Fubako Frank or say from UK or say, Yem fan say next season or Mode Mbappe about Real Madrid." Ebi Afonso Davies like Omabe are the big boys to the team, then it's possible Jude Bellingham will get there. Look, if you bring Mbappe to Real Madrid now, I doubt if Jude Bellingham will be the poster boy of the team. Mbappe Mubasi Siara Ombe Krabesa cannot crash.
Okay, Jude doesn't even have the potential of Cristiano Ronaldo. He should rather be thinking of reaching the potential of Vinicius Junior and not the success of Ronaldo. Justice Mampong Asem Health Center and anyway, and so Abreye. And can you free her? Campus of Okuba Fufrana.
Okay.
Now. I say eyes also.
Yeah. I can't see. Oh, Nanka, but let's leave it. Rooney and the Okofa Birmingham City.
Okay.
Na.
TG dan Sancho A7
Mati J dan Sancho.
Say Obako can say coach, players are happy with the treatment that
it's speculative.
Yes.
Daily Mail for say a certain United player Omonidin Akachen and Namfo for say players are happy with a Ten Hag. A choir offers to treat Jadon Sancho, and they think that he did also not treat Ronaldo fairly. And Akobasa speculated by is an issue we can discuss. But now quickly, me share when Rooney and Yoko Akofa Birmingham City. General, a camera kweze when Rooney ye the last person be Obama Les Ferguson brand in Yakwa because Andy Mubeka and Debia Ferguson boys no titi omo e coach him no. Unshare them huni omoye from Enerangix in Yejuma. Roy Keane and Copen Baby Atana, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Paul Ince,
Would you always
go on and on and on.
Okay.
I think Mark Hughes and Richard Tom.
Yes,
Bruce did well.
Yeah, but fear mama team of the week, you know, na maintain who say
team of the week.
Fatah Dauda, former Legon City's goalkeeper trainer. Currently Sudan national team goalkeeper trainer. I don't know ye, but he made a mistake.
Okay.
Team of the week, you know, a comprising of players and coaches are performing throughout the week. But Okoye Ivan Sadote as the coach. Ivan so the time of match. Week you know any mammy assistant coach you know the boy. I don't know credit assistant coach you know. Now Emma on also so pushy Emma say oh Juma Mekoya or Nano Nana for Suja boy a swab faso. Now coach Ivan Sadote and the boss or Tifia Junior no team Nakoya Juma general team of the week now the coach ya Sabi a year to the channel no na betua. I Fatah Dada fair to coach Amankwa.
Yeah, but no what disagreement
another question so say Fatah Dada game no be an answer one shebi. Or share game no be and now one shebi.
Okay.
Because only Yaman authority say you team of the week across the nation. Na coach ya one co game no cry be.
Fatah Dauda na say
Abukari Amasasano.
Abukari Damba.
I feel Amasasano.
What the man Fatah Dauda. Okay.
Why mistake?
But it seems that argument has been there. The coach of the week is will be filled there. We train in our unit throughout. And even match day with selection all those things, you know. Head coach ni involved. Maybe they gave an assistant coach of the season. I think Brecum Chelsea. Was it Orlando? He raised several arguments about it.
Okay, do you team of the week?
Team of I know the name Chelsea said he made error, but Mesha has or so many striker. Mesha has and he was a striker anywhere. Okay. So. Yeah. Says General no me say games no. Who striker anymore?
Okay, my main can we answer na Rone Andy. Apeja omumuma medidwa kakra bi na later me dey kana ba so based on this argument. Newton has won the argument on the submission he made. Andy, I'm sorry, but your opinion can't always be right. Jude has a potential and it's possible. But overall, that's a good thing for the program because I like all of your honest views on topics. It makes the show very interesting. Kamal Dean, Edwifri Tessano Accra, and Abre. And also in Jessa, we need on no. Okay. One food bread all right. But before, my imra about wow first win no 0244782299. This is coming about last 3 digit no but and I'm saying now also free. You be say who say 1000 na be go phone no say free because who try and na what di 0244782299. Una me chow 10 million CCA enti frame na mo bia mu se scan me dia ma wampa me call Cement Herbal na me no makọ twin komo kakra bi ba awal kakra bi a minute ya
say we are captain national team na wo tu anum tu ka still o place enye reserve da na che say national team ni serious pa we are Khalid Koulibaly asem na wo kan say jo me de be yem faton e wo Ghana ha and Mikel Obi could draw Ivory Coast. Ochina na group draw of AFCON no bebaso. Alright. Na manya video bi e wo the Instagram page as you me ye de oni Drogba ne Kalu. Nse ni former teammates and wo tizi omo nti say you koba and other staffs you know.
Alright. Our Mohammed and so no Cement Seba. We again firu akofa Dr. Sidua and Abre. Okay. I who Dr. Sidua address Sidua. Sidua. Okay. All right. Okay, JJ Rollins. Mra mo di chinye be si ni so. Oba bi ne kuta chinye ni sa. Yeah. And osesa na be ma be ji chinye no. I prefer the lady. Be ma no san fa mo ba no. Nti agan mbe wu bi no be afa Dr. Sedu adwo Sedu abra.
Yo, where to man one from him.
Agan sie bium. Semeseba. Mamenti won kakakra. Dey na mo dey bre.
Yo, general, e be da sepa na abedwafo nso. Na afi tifo ni ahwefo nso. Ya ma obi bia akwa aba. E dey aba Cement Herbal Clinic. Sejo, ye dey free screening na be wie. Friday no. Na
yɛbɛda ɔmo ba yɛ nyina ase ne asan ka kyerɛm sɛ sɛ de di kan sɛ ɔmo obi ɔba yɛ bia no yɛbɛkɔ so a ne ɔmo adi nkɔmɔ yɛahyɛ aseɛ frɛfrɛ ɔmo na yɛhwɛ ɔmo apom sɛ de sitie ɛno ne ka kyerɛw sɛ semens nneɛma a yɛde ba no obia clinic bia ni hɔ a ɔyɛ saa nneɛma wɔ bi wohwɛ nneɛma a ɛwɔ yaso yɛ hɔ sɛ de bia ba yɛ ka no yɛ juice no nso kɔ so woba clinic na yɛde hwehwɛ yɛ apom mu a yɛka no sɛ reflex no ɛno nso kɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ yɛni akyiri koraa yɛwɔ yigya akyi ha ya asɔkɔre mampɔn yɛne asɔkɔre mampɔn rural bank ne di nhwɛ ni mu sɛ wɔ Dr. Mensa wobɛnya asɔkɔre mampɔn ka wɔ hɔ wofra na wabɛsi Roma asɔre dan no ho na wabisa Siemens wonni sima baako koraa na waduru hɔ saa nso na wobɛsi wɔ Kwame Nkrumah Suapɔn school n'anim hɔ a pɛ a ɛhɔ nso wobɛnya ka wɔ hɔ wofra ya na waka kyerɛm sɛ meba Siemens eba clinic eba bɛsi wɔ y'anim hɔ ɛdan fitaa sɛ de etwa gu yɛmfoni no so no ɛhɔ ɛne ɛwɔ woba hɔ a sɛdeɛ wo yadeɛ no sitie bia da bia yɛka sɛ wo yadeɛ no sɛdeɛ sitie bia wode ba Siemens a onyankopɔn nam yɛ so bɛboa wo na yɛka sɛ stroke foɔ no ɔmo mmra ɛfiri sɛ ɛsi adeɛ yɛnyaagye ahenkyɛ no yɛnyaagye ahyɛ menyi ni sɛ clinic bi wɔ Asantema mu ana Ghana mem hɔ a ɔhwɛ stroke foɔ sene yɛn ɛna otibia bi a wawura mu wɔ stroke mu bia sɛ wɔ sɛbi wano akyim onsa untimi nante ye ni nyina wo ba yɛbɛboa wo yɛyɛ reflex ne yɛwia yɛde therapeutic massage na kan wo yɛwia ne asama be physio yɛne wɔ no hwɛ a on sɛ gravels wɔ hɔ ɛno yɛmɔ mu yɛ physio kama obi bɛba na ɔte hwichem ɔkɔ no na ɔno ɛnante kɔ ɛno ne yɛpɛ sɛ obia ba no benya a feel of it na nso oyade no nso atimi akɔ na sɛ jo de ehu o free screening no emu bi ɛna yɛpɛ sɛ ne ɛma Dr. Adwoa address ma yɛn ti major idea ma Dr. Adwoa siedu a na ɔde afam wia no mabam
Adwoa say yeah
nyamia dum pacho
nyamia simi nti we
okay yɛbɛkɔ so achia yɛhwefo ne yɛtiefo na na bibi kakra yɛba bɛdi ho nkɔmɔ ɛyɛ BPH broni bɛka sɛ benign prostatic hyperplasia and also enlarged prostate the dodo na nim se friend prostate enlargement no. Na prostate no organ bia ehye yedwonso twa no ase se kese a any friend sadi no prostate enlargement no na do do na say unyini wo ye bema na unyini dru mpanyi fie so yemfa ne se unya emfie aduanan ekona wo ye prone to sa condition no enti advice am de bema emrantie ne mema o medru sa age ne say day in and day out omonye regular checkup no mu the state of omo prostate na ensencheni kakra di woni pedue ni mebema wa hu se wanya sa BPH ni bi ne se wo Johnson tentem Johnson it me de wan kan wo ho ana se de wo ya se wo ho ebi wo ho a wo ti me Johnson we still na ebi soso etimi se wo ho ni nyina ye ensencheni a di se wanya BPH ya we ni bi wa ya asiso etimi ye wo ya na anajo so wuti me Johnson tentem empempi no obi wo ho a normal amaboboso yi no ne prostate no aye enlarged but oni ensansencheni we ebi nsi woni nipadue ni mu enti na se de medin kan ye no se wudru sa wo mpanyi fie so 40 ekona na wo ye be ma nko ade a wo se ultimate basements my check with prostate health amount if it's a boa or prostate no I enlarge there but sa symptoms we na unya and secondly obi wo hoso a offer drew a drobi to say pain relievers a dry numb for cold relief and a dry numb for depression ebizu so timema symptoms we eno no nche se normal mabobosi no nti no ebi de edi wo ni pedue ni ma o prostate yare ni bi se de medin kan sikan no eno bi se timema wo sa symptoms ni bi ena afi so we dey bonus wa doctor diagnose we say we was a prostate yare ni bi no ade a wo ye beboa wo pa ni se we bedi intos aduaba tomatoes ye wo bibi wo intos ni mu aye friend lycopene a wo dia ebo prostate ni ho ban enti se wo ye be ma fresh tomatoes se wanya prostate ni bi se wunya bi se wadru wo mpanyi fie so se wundru wo mpanyi fie so no day in and day out make sure se wo didi a wo be ma intos ya intos bi ados ewo wini pedue mu broni beka se bibi the risk factors and normal wo ya wotanya sa prostate yare yi bi se de medin kan sika no unyina etime ba aging a classical risk factor of BPH and afi so wabusua mu obi a woni ne wo direct relation se wo papa bi se wo fa bi or what sa history of prostate enlargement ni bi wo so betimi anya sa yare ni bi. And finally, complications what BPH ni ho ne say etime ha o mema ye. Yamfa ne say wa wo ho. If you say prostate no eboa ma semen e produce wo ema utime de wo. Enti prostate ne ho touch ma e betimi esi wa wo ho kwan. Ena wudwu nso twa no bladder no so etime damage no. Ena bibi di urine retention afi so etimi si wo Johnson ho kwan kra bra wuntime Johnson eno na normally ya na ye de rubber eto omo be mamu no enti we ne complications a ewo BPH ne ho tini ameka che ahwefo ne etiefo ne se obi bia wa onya sansenchani bi woni dipadua mu ana se wadru ni mpanyi fie so ontutu anamo Emra Semens Herbal Clinic ni enye ni dipadua ni mu hwehwemu
adwa swidua don so dey abre kakra no me say be san ba no hobi am say amra ho
yo
na
general
yes sir
say the di kan no o share conditions are ba sa screen na ya na do so pa ti say do kan no me ma no ye nya hwe yi fi say me ma do do na o ba ya
na common pa
de na common pa PID o mo na o mo pa wo ne ma no titiru no mo PID nti na nyame aduma next week ne ye be kan ho asem pa pelvic inflammatory disease.
Okay.
And then ha man pa do na no omsusu se infection bi a gonorrhea and syphilis. No ma start bi wo mpa ne ne ade. But ye twitwa scan na ye test ahodo no. En na ehun kese wo ma na omba na me ma no so ehun prostate pa wo mo. Na stroke for ne de. One se wani painful. Na ba ko a me yam se me pa young guy 18 years. Wenya stroke.
Wow.
Atete pa na nya asem kitwa nanso omo ko na omo de sire ne koe nti ne e ka kiro se wanya wo how bi so hu sensenkyere ni bi symptoms bi dadi wo nipadua ma me pa to pay attention hweniye se de be ya hu sa symptoms no pe no apɛ hu pumasi brentem se de be ya enko wie wo ba bi na afi ya yaresa na aba be de ama wo fi se emra yare ne kyewo so no na hu sikasem so kosoro fi se ebe complications ni bebre ni pedua kwa no be hyase ebe sese bebre enti yetufu enti na da bia eba ni aba betumofo ansa na ebe kwa ne akọ wodi ane se obefa ye number no no afre yen yare bia na se condition bia wom bia 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 afeso 0205 57 35 55 0205 57 35 55 Sergio ye screen na mo panyi kese bi bae
okay
actors bi kese pa ba ko
okay
da oti screen na oba be ye bi na oba na obeda ho no na doctor ni miemia no reflex no miemia ne nem no ti obusa ne say ne hefa pa na ya o feel pain bi ana say no say ana ne mfe na onim hawa na papa na fam no nya asem kitwa na onu ahu say ma ye test oso wa ye test ahodo bebre sa de ne mfe no oya omuso mu hu hwe but reflex na me na hu at the property eti oriye o say mia me kwa koye audio nam de abrem mo ko wa bi amomo
okay
na say yate ti ye free camera guy
I know that
no actor pa ye free camera guys ni bi mo be try no
okay
we ye interview na brepam no ye de be ba ne abebo wa ha na atiefo ni ahwefo nyina hu say the city because hwe ye kase yare say unko yare tibia bi ma de ye kan no say unfa wa dwen ko hopi
okay
na bia no wanya pains bia osisi pa den bo na ya sha se we adwuma wo ye ne bia afuom dwuma wo ye ntina osisi na aka no ho
okay
nanso bia na o liver anase o kidney na ho techima unim nti bi pacho nhwehwemu de hu hia ye ho no ye bia ya ponato ho sɛ obiaa wode wopɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ nhwehwɛmu kɛkɛ na wokɔ a dra na bɛyɛ na sɛ gye yɛ sɔre soɔ no na agan no yɛbɛka ketewa bi ɛduru a onyankopɔn nam nsa so de aba abɔnten Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture in Capsules ɛno ne mmra ne ɛde agan no na wode gye tu no ka ho ɛfiri sɛ ɔbaa nom na bɛrima nom yɛka yɛse bɛrima sɛ bi wayɛ mmerɛ wɔ mpam bɛrima ne tadua mu nyɛ den wɔasi ne trase mepato bema de also koto ten also ojina brane ti se bema osi utrase ya enko ye tumika na koto eduro ni bi sanso na oba woni atenka anasa oba ne mfiti kone mansisi so ye mepato also koto bi ena sisie so sisi no enye dompe ne bi mu abu se dompe mu abu a bra clinic ne enye reflex ne massage ni bi bibia be kama na se dompe ne mu abu dia oba e be hwew se enye dompe ne mu abu akona koto eduro ni bi eduro no ota na wa frɛ number no 0240 616061 de nti yɛte saa ne sɛ de bɛma wa yɛmre wɔ mpam bɛnom no ɛne ɔba o ne mfiti kɔ nneɛma nkɔyɛ ne nenom ne nyɛ pɛnti wo frɛ ya ne yɛakyerɛ sɛ de obesi anom no afei so prostate anaasɛ wo sugar wɔ soro a wo frɛ ya ɛbɛboa wo na bibia nso adadin ama wo sɛ jo na me sorry so ma mentia me nipa bi kra me senior bi so so hwɛ
no problem
ɛwɔ boase your friend Mr. Duncan Crystal Joint Watches or say prepare mo beba na wa be hu na oni wedi nkomo
no problem nyina
na agan Dr. Agan so ne ma bi e birthday e ne
agan
ai omo yentafo
all right
ti na your pages there to so
okay
Janelle
agan oba ha
agan
the money
Janelle
okay
any Jaden edutum
wow
aha ai omo de kwabnanti we dey wow hi
nati you wish you happy birthday nemom obaba ha be after Christmas if you nekwe madwa say do amom nemra
yate
adwa yedase na odi become so di bicha to ana
me pacho dem pese me di twato ane say obi bi around to America so far as we be man ko ade brand new show prostate ne ma see free na ekopim December your special package ma man
all right
muntu to ana
yebeda say papa Siemens Herbal and pancho matimo omonka no numbers no momfrɛ na money omo eni enkuta ho Kessben 9.3 live on Kessben television me pamcho do winning the din kan Kessben cash port no 0244 782299 yente onka entino bomodia na freyen na amanfo hu se sika no aba be good phones because instantly winning ya sika no ebro 1000 Ghana cedis check your phone no general compassion is a problem of football. Is it panditry or pinitry? Okay, these days a player just started doing well, and you think he will be the next Ronaldo. Please, his numbers are crazy. That he, together with Messi, are the only footballers in the Guinness Book of Records. This is Richie Kaswa Kaimebre. Una the way abayenya other messages are nyina no efa nkoma ye twetwe no eho enti enche mede nyina enso ebeba betu edwa so that nobody can determine the future, the kind of work Ronaldo put in together to get to that height at Real Madrid. It will be very difficult for Jude Bellingham too. He's a young up and coming prospect, but Real Madrid is not like other clubs. Does Newton think that Real Madrid will get the midfielders of Kroos, Modric, Casemiro in the next 4 years? Anna, Joe, he can get there, but can he win world best 5 times after Ronaldo and Messi? All right, maybe other messages are by way free kwesi sifa eben and way and so by. All right. And then enunkwa ena ebai autophobia and so can say if you want to compare, if you want to compare Jude Bellingham to Ronaldo, okay, do that when Ronaldo was also 20 years. Okay, that will give you a nice answer. All right, Nina, you're the wholesome bremo. We free a autophobia. Awal Mohammed.
Yo, yendi kan kwa Abu Dhabi. Eno interview bi baso. Abu Dhabi Sport TV. Ena mo interview coach of Al-Wada. Meka coach of Al-Wada. And you be than the real Pichu himself. And Sejuka encha kakre bi non kasembi. Or see Europe is not ready for African coach. Or when you imagine some Seju video in 20 come off.
Okay. Inti
See, of is to build a trust and legacy of African coaches to say, look, I think there's something in Africa, give a chance.
تعتقد كابتن في هالجزئية تعتقد من المفروض أنه الاتحاد الأفريقي يكون له دور في تكريس المدربين الأفارقة أنهم يعملون في أندية أوروبية لزيادة الكفاءة ولا ذا ما له علاقة؟
Yeah, but the world is not like that. You and me can talk like that. The reality of the matter is the world is not like that. Europe is not ready to accept an African coach. Europe comes to Africa to buy.
I see Europe is not ready to appoint an African coach.
To help them to win the Champions League. Said your man.
Because Mpredu was saying that oftentimes and say you call these top European sides saying that say player of an African heritage. Yes, yenya Patrick Vieira oye French. Wakuchi Crystal Palace and the likes. But said nipa ya wonu Africa pa just small. Recently, Kolo Toure was in the books of Wigan Athletic just in the space of 2 months. Omu yinidi. Se oka omoye e bibifuan kasa ye wo omo ha amutimiruchi out to the top. Say ne coach in Europe. Omar Daf a coach for Amiens in the French League 2. Mekaino a part of 2002 Japan Korea squad of Senegal. But say a French League 2. Oftentimes Predu was saying so he sees that he wants to build a legacy. Say the performance of better going forward. You bet me a performance and also looking forward to seeing African coaches reaching out to the top in terms of making it into the big leagues in Europe. So honestly, for an European club to appoint a coach as an African, I'll be a no Africa reaching the top. Seju, for me to see it happen, Seju ebeche pa honestly ebeche. Yanko to Guinea. There is one player behind Didi Molai Sila, no a former Huruya playmaker. Last season, Eno make him move to Portugal. There is one team behind Didi Aruka. Sejo or no any Mamadou Diallo, who is the CEO of Sports Agency. And Sejo player no any sports agency no what terminating contract no unilaterally. Yeka unilaterally. Nature say. Enye one company na omo managing na ene kika BBS no munyina party ways na sijo ekoba se last season o free Oroya na ne contract abane we a free kicker or share Rwanda during the CHAN 2020 tournament course wo Cameroon no oko o free Guinea eko Portugal no a free agent so Spox for no ene pay that contract no man na sa ewo contract no mo eseso tua 50% of the signing bonus Aruka club ne bebano aye 40,000 euros. Nti esesen kotua 50% of that, which is 20,000 euros to the sports agency. Seju wentua okotua only 6,000. Apart from that, nane year salary obenya 65,000. 3-year contract or signing no ebe reach around 195,000 pounds. Emu bia nso seju nenka annual salary no esese otua 10% edema ni sports agency no seju ninya wanye. Apart from that, indication eba ne say ni agency no all sign contract no sa omode atumu se ni nua kuma bi nso kan ho a omode de be kan odi na Portugal. And seju agency no entime reach that agreement anye sa pedia e wom no. That's the reason why he decided to terminate the contract. So agency no assume no for 500,000 euros damages seju almost untua man untua non farmer agency no. So you be looking forward to seeing how I didn't be pan out whether so betime size can kra etime atua damages. Apart from that kra say almost you no kra case a mobile course you know whether so mbetimenya sign no na away from that Khalid Koulibaly no dia tuja or say yes or a national team captain of the Taranga Lions here but Seju ni place ana ni dabre e national team no enye reserved for him we echere how serious some countries are running their football. Khalid Koulibaly, who has seen it all, top European football from Napoli to Chelsea to captaining the Senegal national team for them to win the African Cup of Nations for the first time in their history, getting to the World Cup after 2018 2022, or see or making move to Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, or contacting coach Aliou Cisse. Ena Aliou Cisse catch and say or making sure say or be consistent with the performance na enu ne be man modimbo ewo national team no see ni and say Joe, this is the national team captain but say the national team place no enya reserved.
Okay,
shey never to 2 year de obi a since May or more ball the national the club side Jesse Crow nya bi she no so consistently e collapse wom. But where are captain? He has seen it all. Being in top level football, Sergio has seen a national team place and you're reserved for him. And this is the level that some people are taking to their national team football too. Lastly, to Mikel Obi, Ochena ena the draw for the AFCON 2023 group stage, you know, Ebebaso, la Côte d'Ivoire. Na Mikel Obi ako richi Côte d'Ivoire, NYA sa video, Sergio Kayenti ne kakra.
Okay.
Where is he headed this time? I wonder, where is he going? City of Ivory Coast. Love it, love it, love it. My first time here, never been here before. I've asked Didier Drogba and Kalou to invite me before, but you know, as stingy as they are, nope. I'm here now, and I thought I could see their statues here, both of them. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And when you come out of the airport in Nigeria, the first statue you see is my statue. Trust me. I'm joking, I'm lying about that.
And the Judas John Mikel Obi. Ose onye hu bibia na or training players no se ukọ ni man Nigeria osi omo airport first start we hu eyo no ba oba onye hu omo de and osi as stingy as they are
okay
as stingy as they are not or treat you omo ze omo nyina ni club mate Didier Drogba and then Solomon Kalou ahead of the draw na eba switching no na
all right
ochina Akon ne be hosti show no Ewo Parc d'Exposition, Ewo Abidjan.
All right.
Baby, the draw for the group stage of the AFCON 2023 no ebe no.
All right.
So Mikel Obi a part of Omombe conducted the draw no. Unse oye winner Ewo the AFCON 2013 when late Stephen Keshi coached the Super Eagles of Nigerian national team no. No a part of Nanti.
Palmer anyway bro Palmer or Dubai na or Hifa. Okay, I'll say our keeps doing Ghanaian players abroad but always leaves players in Dubai out. The likes of Peter Sotti playing Regional Football Club and George Jubain, formerly of Dreams FC, and now with Al Wassel are big names here in Dubai, and our has never seen them. Palmer the way bro.
There is one player minimum kra oye
Canadian do the ban kan wasem. About 2 players you know.
Or say regional football.
And
regional football that is a national level crowd.
Oh okay.
Regional football that is second and third division. Second.
Oh, but so we first division, second division, third division.
O se my championship, not just second tier of English football. ABS La Liga 2. But okay, regional football of Dubai, say you.
That's will be bomb on
no problem. Seminya, no problem. Seminya. Me share na near available.
What level now they are? That's a modern one or more bono.
There are those.
Oh, Mami Kia time. O the young comrade na me di hujuma and find my yes sadia and can me check 1,000 citizens here and sana. Mami Kid in the no ababa. Mami say no see your time. I'm saying about her now. Say yeah.
3P
garlic.
3P garlic mixture.
Say yeah.
Se jo nyame adome ho ye pa.
Onu Madrid asise kama pa.
Asewo.
Mainti we no de bre.
Me da say. Ye modofo nyina ache emobibia akwaba e de ba Kessben TV and afi Kessben FM. Na se de ne uhia edi nkomo ukuada bia efe apomuden ho no. Ene so eye ukuada eda so nkwa Nyankopon de ache ye. Edi se sports na ekoso se na se ye betena so a. Na se eye dro papa na wo hwe se de TV so 3p garlic mixture. 3p garlic mixture. Se jo na ye stroke. Na stroke no a ye ka ho asem no. Se Ghana ha no kame ayese ye nuane bebra ye die no ene kofa yade e de breye. Enti yese de wude ema nipadua no eno ene nipadua no ebesom. Na esom so na se ye adepa ene beboa ama nso nipadua no enema akoyie ede ama. Eno nti anopai enhwemu bi aba betodwa ene ho nkomo nenem ne oba bedi ne yakasa besi stroke no so. Enhwemu abetodwa ama piwak natural penny power no ekofa adroi ede baaye ono so aka ho asem. Sa enhwemu no efri kolebu ena ebaaye doctor ni bia wo hwa akoma ho yade e friend say Dr. Tete ene kan sa asemi ene wo chem se enuane bebraye die no eno ne kofa akoma yade eni stroke ede breye. Enti weche se uye nipa na se wudidi a ewo so aduane diem ohwe ne yie pa se wo beyare o so benya nkon eye aduane ena Dr. Mototi a wono nso ena di piwak natural wono eye CEO da no e di 3p garlic mixture abadwa so enso di bia to so se wono nso ne hwehwemu a waye no a wode to kolebufo ade ne so e che se enuane bebraye di a eye konkomu nuane can foods no ena ekuye na bebre na hu ne se nanum ne de se de ade ne taste esiti enti no wonya kwoto ade ne bedru fie a se wode twimakom se wode igu aduanem se wode igu diemu wonhwe ade a ya twere wo sa konkomu aduane na wo ba bedi no se wono mpone ni padua no eyema no anase enyema no sa ne emenyina enti ne de 3p garlic mixture abadwa so na emom ye kanfo aduro na ma wo se wo bennom na asiesie wo ni padua no efiri wo ntini mu kosi wakoma ho ekosi wo mogya mu no na ye tuufo se enuane bi sa no sa wo koto na wo bedi a aya hwe ni yie ebi hono a utimu se cholesterol na ewom no anu odin ase koni padua ni mu a emwa okora obi bedi aduane eye anwa wo wie ya na wabo aso taguso ebe kwa akohihye wuntini mu ama entini mu ntimi na hono a emoja ntimi ne afurusane saa ne me bebre ne kofa stroke e de breyen na stroke nso ebe ba yesi bibia nkoka papa enye grede yare wa hodo etimi di stroke eba no gina mbena me mobi so enkyerɛw wo hwe o TV so a ye number no enegu wo no Fred Dr. Sisia na woni woni stroke ho nkomo de kofa stroke e de ba de wo ankasa wo do nipadua no eye aduane a wudi a e di stroke e brɛ ye number ni ye Fred Dr. Sisia ni eni nkomo ye number ni ye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 kai se edura me ne wo ka ho asema no pay eye 3p garlic mixture 3p garlic mixture edura wonomu a etwifa wuntini mu efa wo mogya num ehohora koma ne ho ema abre bia no wutimi edi akone aba na wo ye kama 3p garlic mixture medofo e se ye ka 3p garlic mixture edura wonomu a etwifa wuntini mu edi sa konkomu aduane ahodo bebre na ye di no a ebu honomu abroni bega za ingredient ya twere di egu konkoyi ho ya bibifo ye ntanche kesa na ema no de ehia se ahwe expiring date asa se konkomu aduane na beboa no se mo ni padua se wono no se de ne blood type okura te no se odi sa konkomu aduane no beboa no ana emoa no wo se pintin bia da o me woda sa ade na ede wonanum wodi se de na ede wonanum no so no eku nkete etimidofo mesiraw se wodi konkomu aduane bia na waye very careful se enkonkofa yare bi emfa emrew na ene stroke ho asema ye ka no ye ka se stroke yade be stroke yade a se enye nipa emoja edi afusane ewe nipadua mu no adwene no emoja ne bi ntimi nkoho tie ne ye adwene no emoja ne bi entumi nkɔ hɔ sɛ emoja ankɔ wa adwene mu na amfa entini ne mu ama entini no enya ahoɔden anya adwuma ubon se adwen no entini na ewo mu no a eboa ma adwen no ya adwen no na saa entini no nerves no cells no na ewu ehya se ewu nso a ka hu sa adwene no enya adwuma biem ewo bi mpo ho no mu a entini no emoja na mu a eye adwuma mpo na ye dai na emoja no a ekomu no esizi na enko biem na emu enkwamwa no ewu tumu se na adwene no asai kora eno na di stroke ebre woni padua adwene na etimi ma wohunu se bibi ehye adwene na etimi ma wohunu se ma wonsa so adwene na etimi ma woni nipa kasa adwene na etimi ma wonante eno na etimi control ni padua ni nyina ti sa adwene no ani hono mo a empempi no ekofa ensunsanso e de brew ensunsanso e betumi dia brew no eye stroke na stroke so edie ne kofa edeba ye wo stroke mu ahodo mienu ye wo ischemic stroke ene ye wo hemorrhagic stroke na ischemic stroke no eya bra entini na wo adwene ni mu no a emoja etwifam no emu asisi etimi kwaye emoja bi na adam ana sadie bi na adam etisa akoma ne pompi moja na echeme ni pedua no a adwene de na wo se kom no entumi nkọ entimframa ene ahoden ne wo se kọ entini mu na ma adwene ye adwuma no entini mu asisi nti no emoja ne entumi nkọ na nkwamwa na wo adwene mu no na eda ekoba saa etima ne ma bebrese san wo ni pedua no ene ischemic stroke ene wo hemorrhagic eno so de entini no sa hemorrhagic stroke no empempi aya na pressure ene kofa de ba je number ne wo enkasa se wanya pressure hweniye so wako hospital doctor ka cha say wanya mojabro so a hwe ena nkofa stroke amrew edro so ebetumi aboa na tu pressure ase na nkofa stroke emrew eye 3p garlic mixture bowra baby eton bibidro bia pharmacy shop ubenya bi ye number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 na akomane pompi moja no na se akomane apompi moja na wie na wo se ekọ adwene mu no se emoja no a enam entini mu no etimi the force ena etwia fam ema entini no etimi pai epai na enwunu egu adwene mu entina akofa stroke e de abro esan se ekoba saa enkwamo na ewo adwene mu no ombe sha se omo eda de be ya be hunu se stroke e abo wonkaye ene se ebedi kan no o pressure be kosoro pa obekọ hospital no ye chakia baby ene nam no afo tese wo ye ho hwenye yi afo bonse na wani so yo wisiwisi wo hwa ade wo nhye da hu ne yi afi wo hono bonse wonsa ene wonan na emu aye dududu wotum se ne ma nhye da enkoyie obi kasa kora won tie ase wo no obi di nkomo a na so wa ye confused e wo ho na wonsa ene wonan na aye titriti wonsa na wonan na agene na se wo fa ye dududu na wonemu aye dududu obi ka asema on nhye ente ade ba ko etima ni panya stroke ewo adwaye no pressure ene kofa de ba so pressure wo soro pa etimi twa wo hwe beko hospital no na stroke ede ne ho agim entina 3p garlic mixture p-work natural ye ba ye ka cha wo se okowura adwaye na se wo dware a di kan fa nsuo gu na ase titiu ne mema no ade de ma wo se enware etirim mema ne de no akọ hye wa na se na obugu ni tirim wo hwe adakuru betwa ahwe di kan bu bi fa gu na ase na emfa ni padue ni nyina ansa na wo di nsuo gu tirim entimpepi no omo mutade nsuo gu omu tirim no wanhwe yi a ebekọ akofo haw edi abre enti 3p garlic mixture obo pharmacy shop bia obenya bia to pebinom na stroke ankwa akofo haw amrew wonya se cheyade so a ebetu akofa stroke edi abre bowra kolena heba Dani heba Kriske heba odi akwa wo se ope 3p garlic mixture hofo enko abetsa takrade eye AA mensa Koforidia eye Gabson Pharmacy. Mumuni Away Enterprise ewo wa yene cathedral no ene dinhwe ne mo. Little George ewo Tema Community 5 ena akọ Ashamana Kings Walk onso hono mo a ubenya biato Accra Okanshi Kings Walk ko Sam ene Angel Heba ewo ho ena Ashama nso eye Ekus Pharmacy. Edro ne ye 3p garlic mixture. Ye number ne ye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 stroke na ebo nkaye anede wato ho pe 3p nenom na be ho adanse that's na ye be
Abike yebedasi na fe as usual me the pagambi chia enso atwa oso ujine so pa se kan bi che pagambi o ha me o pressure pagambi
gambi
41 kan bi che gambi
Sergio gambi onko to 3p no ebe boa ne pa de bia be ma na nya hoden
na onya hoden ni wi o de be
onya hoden obetimi ahwe yen
na wa hwe
de bia obehwe yen
na ye den biom
na so wo hwe yen na ekoso saa no ane wo to adro ne yesu yen sika no wo di ho adanse kira fofo
pagambi so ati hawa ji biom e ma mi ke ho ma ka kiro mo ati pa gambi baby a wo bia mi tia o pa uzi ma mi ke abetra se na ho puse che wadi no maduro yet also for Kessben 343 live on Kessben television sanso ana oti enka e wo DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 me search adebium akwa miki first winner no manya no 0244782299 akwa isika yakogu ni phone no so na otwawe ya na so kotra baby o onyini hunni ana ma me call the next winner esoso na yamfa local stories no emetwem emamo bones say why ready ameba 0 just star 256 star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash na what dial first option no ya Kessben FM me pajo pikiano na utibitimi aye me ko second draw no eso hello bones
Sergio. Yes, me mo bi akwa bio e de ba Kessben Cashport na said the wedding Kenya ntie our first lucky winner I walk away with 1,000 Ghana cedis right now. You say about share another set of winners. It is a one join here very simple star 256 star 2 hash now select Kessben FM Kumasi. Now once why enter the number of coupons you want to buy. 5 Ghana cedis. Bet me out to 10. Bet me out to 2. Bet me out to 1. And yet to say a game of chances, but you can increase your chances by buying multiple coupons and entering the draw, and that's all about it. Kessben Cashport Yenko, our next lucky winner for Ene on Kessben Cashport on Kessben Sports Midfield Action. 0542 056 star 0542 056 star 1,000 Ghana cedis has been credited to your Momo wallet right now. O share na wutie na mpempi no bi wono ma otumi enta do no wiru agya ne fona to baabi fe se ya no nim se obetumi awini but we know anybody can win. Very simple. 0542 is our next lucky winner. 0542 056 star 0542 056 star only our lucky winner for now. Pacho ba o share who's wait we win big e wo Kessben Cashport so and also about star 256 star 2 hash now I selected Kessben FM Kumasi 1,000 Tines another 2,000 to give away. Say, you ever back on to us one?
Ever back on to us bones?
Yeah, for the next lucky winner and then find to us one more. Young Quay, why they win 1,000? 0243 963 star 0243 963 star number 1,000. Egu phone so check it na dia dance here menim say ni ji abafie ehrusi abafie fi say 1,000 ababa yodia
next one is 0243 963 star
pacha I said you
all right Osaka ya na wafremi na me husa usuwa ni bones yebedasi na je say aka 1,000 say me che
yes
enti ne ya che 3,000 minim winner be number line issue hello yeah hello yeah kasakasi kakraba mwai Yo, Hana Bay. So say Ken.
Yeah, Ken.
Oh, voice the maintain ye kwame Mr. Omunya Monya ni nkomo kakra mami ansana. Kasa kese kakra mami. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Monko so na muncha na mintenye. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Pato Tominga.
Also kasa free.
It's also free tafo.
I froze.
The phone change me.
Our voice in Chile will be our winning crowd.
Because I was one in the network near slow.
Okay, but when you're 1,000 citizens here of phone, so. Okay, do any ajipa? Feeling rough. Now, what I say? Okay. Na just uti ayi what man winning 1,000 cedis. Inti me gidi pass obaka chiro bia sa de no bibia e kan.
Oh well, very real. I think that weekend.
Okay, menya itwa koso na try second winner no na yensa akano no. Doctor so miensa winning yen so no oma yente nenka na sika hoden ye chicheska koso na twa mencheska nwe star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash dial na pick Kessben FM kwa me miki mamra ho na menhwe do de ebre no ansan local stories no me to so e de amamo. Way free Michael Abebio. Also imagine Mediama meeting Ali with the likes of Anthony Modesta, Ahmed Kuka, Pesitao, Imam Ashur at the Babayera Stadium. It will be a game of baptism. Mediama have to believe in themselves, contain their opponents in their home grounds, in their home games, try to get an early goal and defend properly, else they can concede more in the open if they open up to play toe-to-toe with those teams in their group. I'm afraid the 6-1 we gave Egypt and Kumasi Asante Kotoko's 5-1 against Zamalek at the Babayera Stadium might repeat itself with Ali revenging those score lines. Being objective, I know Ali will beat Mediama home and away, but they should manage to get a point each from Beluzad and Yanga in Kumasi. They shouldn't think of playing at Cape Coast. Ababio Michael anyway ebae. Mama hwese manyame next win na no online so hello. Hello. Mimpekedo. Hello. All right. Yeah, the local stories no and Bremo. Bomodia na unsa enka omo mami. Come. Mami share local stories now bobo no the brain and sana. Quickly the jakanina and so aba.
What you know? Mami share fie semana say is Abraham feed the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana.
Focus on our voice no say unu say ko. Menya winner for Bala so hello. Okay, mami tiwe.
What you know Black Stars of Ghana make us you know moko akodru wamaya ye friend no eye America memo wani bia Black Stars of Ghana wamo akodru abra omo tiwe mhyemu a touchdown or United States.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Hi there. Abeto okay, now kasa free. Awoshi. Okay. Now which are saying when you 10 million? 20 cities. Okay, say there be I can no. Say be them can clean.
But do I be shown program and pushing some BBC.
Oh, nice. And at the end of the basic. Oof, 10 million. Okay, in this hour now, catch you be a GDA na fecha na also utibeye ye and chakra 0256 *256 *2# no dial no pick Kessben FM 5 cities bia ebema 1000 Ghana cedis. Kwame Mickey.
Black Stars general makwakodo America memu omone 2 games and a boy in Mexico and a besanso and the United States of America and a bebo Black Stars and a general manam wadu America airport no nano a team no etimi a training our America memu Henry.
All right, you remember so ba go fetch ambo akwaba say yeah the re-elected member high school. Yes, I'm out to go. What's our film going? What's our film going? Yeah, program what I say. Yes, I will be kakra.
Opening meetings.
Okay. I know about yeah.
Oh, so it's going to buy the immediate decisions you need to take.
Okay.
What I say, at Yonogra, we say we need to be sworn in. Say elected vice president for the full functioning of the association and one election so anti-Myanmar, so we needed to take a decision on that one. Bonafu we say until election committee now started process because almost suspended.
Okay.
But they have to do it. Bonafu RFN. So election anti-Myanmar, so we needed to do, and then we needed to also go near and call former president Kofo Command Yako. So a lot of activities for the executive council in the Concrine. And also to be updated with the normal Koso Federation and in account in Blassa for Mokoni.
Okay. Okay, that is some years adding in our home. Now, Brown for the negotiation.
And that question is elections, culture secretary, to speak to elections committee, a process election. In terminal inferior issue. I've seen it. Election committee now. I've started based on the meeting. Also, I started. So I invited 3 parties not being involved. So there are 3 candidates. There were issues in terms of the candidate. They have no album, no delegate list. We see when you're eligible. We see when you're eligible. We see when you're banning no man. No more chance. No more discuss it. No more finding way out. What we want is there must be regional chairman. Not Bona Hafo. RFN. Now so it means 30. And function and other in our face will start functioning was one half of the no best only even though there's the vice chairman escono dijuma but definitely must be election now on and your full in terms of the functioning capacity now.
All right. More call around
I spoke to the president. Sunday, no cry co president for no Sunday also co president for but not Nidia. I think that Nakotoko a bookie or Nikoto company from a book time and I ahead of Yedia into Moody count president for Eufi into movie and Sunday so you call, but obviously we're in the notice in terms of time and on no. Oh, you know, I think Saturday and you may know you're traveling. No, of course, Saudi Arabia. You sought permission. Until he wasn't part of the next day's meeting.
Okay.
Sorry, no hobby.
I see.
Was seeking permission for days. Number of days. He will come back
from the FA.
Yeah, from the FA. Was the only president Kasai from the FA.
Okay.
He will come back after those days, but we know he's in Saudi Arabia.
Only Sudan or Saudi Arabia.
Juma was Saudi Arabia. So this week, this and the next week, FIFA break. To all the national teams in about friendly matches. So with the new job, you couldn't have stayed here.
Yeah.
I saw Konoko in a job.
We try nam atwa some way so say man for say a be din na juma ESCO member now so manage Sudan national team no. As a year try nam ato nsansem no so.
I'm sure they'll be headway.
Yeah. Into no more take decision bi na ha dwen kakra hamo.
I'm sure there will be a headway.
Yeah.
Say they say having say executive council say any part of. So we meeting about Kuni while you're absent.
Okay.
As long as we have permission. And this has happened severally in the past. obi okonu ni ha assignment nti me several time bi am meeting na me ni ha mo assignment a GF ni ya we CAF am me we am ya we and then confront nti we no ma say if CAF gives you an appointment they inform the GFA mo send email mo send my GFA
okay
yeah you any private job the private job they inform the FA means they seek permission from the FA because we are member of the association what I say find individual na you because you belong to and I say no ye CAF unti na wo utiminya kwan na wo ye adwuma ho definitely they inform them okay so no several times I've been away and then sometimes I request to join by Zoom or online or something and make a provisional joining and then you make a contribution towards it but you do baby officer untimenya you call it quit
I see
be anto and you do baby officer your money is so demanding and that you cannot win your time in your we say and that there will be a lot of issues or conflicting issues oh no then you tender in resignation something
who's a bad thing
minim
school ne osan so e be din and a conflict of interest me near the among for worry no
minya you know as I've spoken to Kwesi me ne Kwesi appeared in come but minya details of an engagement with Sudan whether it's in the situation so that onya time kakakra na onya bibia and they don't know ebi obabaka especially with this we are carrying local you know he sought for particular number of days so permission for particular number of days he specified days obedi
okay
what I say I'm not in a position to say but okay number of days are obedi I'll be back to expect say after those days you know he will come back and if you do a business is going to be totally absent in normal it's up to me to make a decision on that.
Oh, me nim so person trewa dream we hu a bit ma ba sa conflict of interest no is it possible be say esco mo plan ko am be fa so abi e be she Sudan crucial game no a member of the esco wouldn't they planning so no team or coach on same baby is it possible unless a remote
so executive council discuss match we don't discuss anything illegal anything unethical and in Tebema also planning and not be a to be. So I can say you could match. We look about the possibilities. Say team technically weaker, how to strengthen it. What I say, and then they follow within a preview. But say tactical planning no more to match. A coach in the Juma. In executive council discussion. You discuss for a meeting. Maybe I said you need coach and APB and executive committee say no, not. And a coach about 20 say no. We have technical director. Okay, so how do we approach it? Coaches who here technical now we understand. How do we approach it? Then we take a decision and then we hand it over to Omo some implementers our decision. We don't plan matches at the executive council. No.
Okay. Intino mu here na Kwesi appear team na ye planning match kwan because they be winning against Sudan.
No, we don't plan those things our executive council. Somebody be a management committee of a particular team no. Yes we are policy makers.
Okay.
What I say? Policy makers inti say be am planning match so we say they said they be make up match me no this match this near short inti in here be a friend is saying private jet said the call and a charter flying said the and executive council will discuss at the management level and then you implement it and executive council
okay inti se ko ban se sisi ya wonya job no kwako ya adwuma e wo Sudan na so no are se the wo kan na or the esco de ka ho abe dia so but ma resign
of course nothing stops him no onye boni bia
and all the time e dia to abe ni sisi ya wonya job also menya adwuma ni biom on transcribe nya adwuma no so resign
na sisi am o sisi am we me to one sisi FIFA for so my appointment e chese me Ghana I resign and go
okay
executive council na job o permanent job o you are serving on like a board of an institution until you are called to a meeting for policy formulation in every now and then.
Okay.
And your permanent job move
okay.
Everybody who be is supposed to have a private job, they defend the day job. You're supposed to have your day job. When you day job in such a way, say I'm on your time on your way now, you will resign now. And if you be resigning from a Juma, does not mean say a failure and I don't get it. That I really achieve failure at Sandy Good. What I did at Sandy Good, 1 year within that short period. I'm gonna take place. Me heard the course or no, I don't like it. Me cranes and normal course or any enco. Who's my judgment? How does that amount to failure? If because up here now, why are you looking to executive council? Then he gets a job. Oh, Sudan, I be piano far more than the executive council allowance now. Now, so reason no. How does that amount to a failure or wrongdoing? No, there's not absolutely nothing wrong.
Okay. Tina kwesa asante ko ticket na ojina so de ko esco no. Mo ye ne dey. Mo be dey.
Oh, say there will be then no. So you resign there.
For me who say wan hwe ya. Adwan say na esi ko no. Likely wan hwe ya. On come in ninko.
Do know what?
But madwin na me chire.
Oh ma, kosi apia cholete. Ye de ma efe.
Because I play a letter.
Yes, on my best metem.
Abedi wa. Man on fa letter no ko e.
On best metem ma efe no.
Me say letter na bedi wa.
I signed 2 years.
I know. Sudan. But letter o dey bury say free esco no. Watro.
Yes.
Abedi wa.
Metem ma efe.
One was say.
Oh, they no send me to me for enyankoi. But me say on watch letter be sign.
Ana.
There be
oh one enko ke tu. So the email fast na ke call.
So China can say ye the be ma.
Man can say ba me say on me de be call.
Iti unu be wo.
Yes, me ni be be wo.
Away.
Ewo ho.
Okay.
Nti wa resign, oba resign.
We jai. Okay. Okay. Cause koba ne sa kovi. Dia na be shi.
Because I spoke to Kwesi before elections and he told me say, look, actually me no, my kind of crash. Yes, he didn't come out do baby. But in young fa a bash and dash no what I say cross no infant to teen so in fact I a dot no fancy I no so into what if ojai esco no contest no na Sudan for change my dream na won't me for so those were his words and I want to take him and he said that publicly. What am I saying? Those were his words. Say yes. Because the Sudan for approaching and when doing commodore or no making commodore is the reason why he traveled to go to His Majesty to seek his permission. But the movie no one answer contract no manti. One here, next or corner conversation then one done margina or anything. Into once our file for executive council is going to go through the contest. So so we need let's say or corner mufan no sana contractor. Let's say a Jumano is such a way say onya kwanye way you would put in his resignation.
Okay. Into what happens next? So or resign.
We'll cross it.
But the young fan say sign it here.
Okay, in the provisions. Per the statute. If vacancy arises, our executive council now, sa body na I only can represent in this case Premier League board would convene normal electee will be to replace him. That is the provision in the statute.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
So body known for FIBA to represent on the executive council.
This case in the Premier League.
How is the executive council your representations?
Sure.
What I say? Be Division 1. It be for Premier neighbor. It be for women's football neighbor. It be for RFA and neighbor. So body corner elected you know will reconvene.
The best shot to Premier for no 1. Gonna F5. Let's say F5.
The body corner of FIBA you know they will reconvene and conduct like what we call by-election. Normal elected will be to represent him.
Oh, okay.
Representing a first day at meeting, the first meeting, the president will swear the person in, and business as usual.
I'm going to elect to be from him for the Premier.
Premier, but Premier limited to the Premier. And Premier for your Kwakusiano Matuaba.
This is Kotoko Nipa of Roba.
Kotoko is is at liberty to nominate to be Sombra, I'm representing.
Okay.
Sana any other Premier League club can nominate anybody to come and contest. Very open.
Okay.
Anybody can nominate somebody to come
and contest. Yes.
Kotoko say, oh, next seat no. Yenipa and I occupy seat now. Say representation of Kotoko buy into yes, so the obi Babeshana 9. It can be campaign message in that angle. But all other Premier League clubs can nominate people to come and contest.
Okay.
Now do be win, you know. Now Babeshana 9. One thing me person is so clear. Say, see at the executive council, we don't do representation. Oh no, Premier or Division 1 or RFA, a means to get there. But once you get there, a general football development, football ideas in the account. You can't be Premier team, Premier some kwao, and I'm if you team Kokako some kwao. No, we don't do that at executive council. That one a means to get there. Once you get there, no, a general discussion on football. Where the previous executive council, or by some one pen or so. But if there's any place, the immediate past executive council. I do imagine quite focus and in a lot of investment. You went football. In this case, you are 12 women's football. So I'm going to say, Nipa 12 of Baba Kope. It's just a collective idea and collective decisions need take it to push. A push women for push juvenile football. A normally we push the collective decision of the body.
Okay.
So we don't go because we do fi ban na ho asem kwa na okoka no
okay jeans ma yetiti na make it round to social media say efe no buafu oko wankra sensema ho do pimo kochia president Kufo onka ho di nti no onka ho esco member ye swearing no onka ho otu kwan ni hwan nyina no wankra mo nti munye happy with ne
obi obaka say bia aboa we discuss this
okay.
American say Kosiapia is seeking permission from the president of the Ghana Football Association actually days kro akodi
okay
we say owie no so dey na president Kufo sa da no kwa di kan wo
okay
with koto company for no di kan wo anybody that's aware no di kan wo president Kufo who went there at 3 p.m. He went there earlier because we were preparing to travel Sadano no to kwan Sadano to mu di kan ko ansa na ye ko ho awia following the meeting after meeting the vice president the first person to comment on the executive council platform to congratulate vice president was Kosiapia
okay
because we no ni ho we congratulated him in physically what else because all of us were present at the meeting the first person to comment on our executive council platform congratulating the vice president was Kosiapia
okay.
What I say?
This is our story. Baby. All right. Ask Achi in case. Okay. When in case of when Ghana have already qualified and Sudan needs just a draw to qualify, don't you think Ghana will fix the match in favor of Kosiapia? Hadi Akotia the way.
But I've explained this. Mr. The council.
Yes. But council will repeatedly. Okay. And okay, yenya no say nyen no nka me ka me busa advice adu Kosiapia. She was signed 2 years.
I want to speak to advice. Me person me the intensity on what because this is you don't decide for somebody. The person decides. What must say? The person decides. What provisions say what on say so nipa kro no e bia meetings no or absenting no what I say continuously for meetings with that permission. We should get this right. With that permission, that is where the ESCO can take a decision.
Okay.
On the status.
Okay.
So what must I say? Okay. But as I said, in the current travel, he sought permission from the president. The president duly granted him the permission to travel.
Okay. All right. Now,
making story now, how can I say, I'm more prepared and raise the nation. Me and you, also, I could see a situation. So what I see, first of all, one who had been he was being greedy. But there are timing, any issues, any debates are there. First of all, Sudan for contacting no mukrumu akun ho no min to me ejuma. Then nkomodi networker. Then cometh Asante Kotoko. Akwesiapia otifia onye ejuma. Ohinese beboa. Also okay. Washa see ejuma na then Sudan comes back.
Okay.
We now have a plan. After the national team in from under 15 years, we call Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Inti sura usuro so beba betene Sudan ha be yedwuma no. Enya ha na wo betena. Ubekwa akotra Saudi.
Okay.
Enkomodi ni koso ogusu ye kotoko adwuma. Ogusu ye kotoko adwuma wa file for ESCO. Then ahead of ESCO election no, enkomodi with Sudan ya reaching the peak, anasa reaching the peak. Uber resign now resign.
Okay.
My play. I don't know if I can call it a devil's advocate or a
Okay.
Me assure say ahead of the election, Mr. Kosiapia Kran say Sudan deal now. I am so closer. From Kotoko's perspective, it wouldn't be good for Kosiapia to resign before the election. Why? Because so resign now 9 candidates now kano. Omunomba kwa kotwaba 5. Amo wako ESCO. Nemum so ko gira no reni wie no hene na dwuma na ye de aman na no ntumi nya no resign a it creates room for Team Kotoko to present another candidate in a by election.
Okay.
And komo amididi ye no esa komo no be ba bonte e kire say be a potential Akwesiapia reni a e betumi ama by election about so resigner. Team to say house was so happy.
Okay.
Because it presents Akambi, somebody like Akambi, the chance to right the wrong, to refile. It's me from my information, House of Folk vouched and voted for Akwesiapia.
Okay.
Hoping say
because Alaja Akambi
Ofale.
Okay.
But you're disqualifying.
Yeah. So has Nima Esa Kotoko
Into you're disqualifying no.
Wow.
Nasa say ko base bi Akwesiapia really no resign. Afi de kwa beda hono me sure say apart from dreams already almost in them near room dada in the shape of Kosiapia. Fredachi. Then Heart of Lions around the room. Then who else? Bechem, Kingsley Sebun, 4 Premier League clubs now. Omunkro for free where Eskomudadano. The other 14
can nominate anybody.
Nominate anybody for this by-election, including Asante Kotoko. Into I think says Akosia Pia resign pe. Asama Kwaevu from Obitisa Alaji Akambini has Obitisa Asante Kotoko to get the chance and compete and contest again.
Okay. About for Busan questions, Kingsley Tamale, if there could be a possible re-election, can Alaji Akambi contest again? If he corrects his mistakes this time, Kingsley Tamale. Hello, Kwakusu the way ebai. General, ask Achi, can Alaji Akambi come to contest again after his disqualification? Hello, Kwaku Guildford, UK. So they the same way.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yes, Alaji Akambi can.
Okay, no more Tony Obini.
Alaji Akambi, as well as other candidates, all of them can file and contest. Alaji Akambi can file and contest.
Wow.
Knowing what be an error on about first one. Oh no, then you will correct those errors. You can file and contest.
Oh, Alaji Akambi beat me as I corrected mistakes.
Yeah, he's not banned. He's not suspended. There was an error on the form, and based on that, he was ineligible for that election.
Okay.
So what am I saying?
Okay. Because Megami Buzas Alaji Akambi any Tony Obin.
Yeah, the top import there. So he even everybody saw contest here. And when we need he can contest.
Also, Obit said Dr. Tony Obin. Ebi an Kenya Akwesi Apia and Cameroon. Inti Akwesi Apia no one chance about. He should be given the chance to contest. So apart from 4 no Munkrofu, the other 14 no anybody can come from those teams and then contest in case.
That's what be me. I corrected mistakes in about fine. Minimans are not there, but my Musa. I did not judge free. Don't be correcting on some about.
There's no by-election for.
Sechina Keta reason there will be by-election.
Will be the member players.
What's where there by-election? So if there's no another election, there's another election. You can correct in mistakes.
All right. Okay. Is any man doing in Abit Masaba back?
Any man to contest to Division 1. If no, if a Premier League club nominate any Madu for this by-election, he can contest.
Okay.
What I say?
Clear.
Say be a Heart Olympics or Kotoko or Samatex or Adriana nominate Minua any Madu, some contest to Premier.
Okay.
He is eligible, we can contest.
Okay. Achi has said it all. In every situation, there is a remedy. Akwesi Apia can do justice to the FA anytime. He must be left alone. Okay, need Tommy the way for cry and Abre Yen. Okay, Yenfa kwa make local solution kakra and but before that, Sisi and Yenya and Krebi say minim say monso mwati umi bia say court no human rights court no abo ash gold or many F in 7 no mabogu what dismissal case I don't know. So abedi mo what be bizarre.
Yeah, Mati.
What?
Now, FA from the court.
Only FA in the court.
Just at the court today at the court.
Okay.
The FA's lawyer was there.
Okay.
So we assess who brief executive council.
Okay. Into a brief room.
No, there's information to the executive council.
Okay.
A confirmed the work.
All right. Intina and so and on Obama say the appeal no tumo and they see Okay. All right. 12:38. Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Kalaso na mwone nim se Kalawo yes are not to us over 87 years.
Some of them do it.
Me you film gracha gra. Me ko bonzo na my draw na twa to kra no. Na why na why na this cano star 256 star 2 hash. By your time star 256 star 2 hash. Now select Kessben FM. Na me mfasika no mouse is here. Aka 1,000 cedis. SM di chess is here. In about 5 minutes time, me call a bonzo na odisika no anso ache obi. Okay. Boss, you're ready in tentem na yon chess kana ansana mapeja mimu. This ABR simbi o ham some the ban. Yes, I am call Mikio.
And general Henry Asante to my ready to brief about Black Stars.
They cause to America.
Okay.
Okay.
Aye.
Adeboko, say anano Joada and local contingent na e Ghana no. Yede ni eche America. Ebe drew US Canada anopatutu and ebe drew you drew Washington Dallas and yede ni ɛkyerɛ North Carolina, Charlotte, mpatemu ha. So far everything is fine. The and it's a Mrantia coach Chris Hutton to Sadi Frey Omono. You make sure say Obian Sabe kind of ticket until immediately after our matches our boy over the weekend. Omombo Friday isimu Saturday, Omombo Saturday isimu Sunday. It is a ramani okase Mrantia no dunkron na abekayensa ewo US ha. Nyamiadum enra first training ewo you can say US Hanum, Emranti Dunkroa, a trainee, Richard Ofori, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, Lawrence Atizigi, Alidu Seidu, Kingsley Schindler, Nicholas Opoku, Stefan Ambrosius, Gideon Mensah, Joseph Edu, Joseph Pintel, Salis Abdul Samed, Antoine Semenyo, Ernest Noama, Ransford, Yeboah Kanisdorfer, Jordan Ayu, Elisha Ousu, Inyaki Williams, Edmond Ado, and Thomas Stepati. When only Mantia of your first training session, or Charlotte Hanum. Nemo Asemba Kwa, or say, Mantia and 9BN to me, I'm a Kayansa, and I'm say, Omo a Prakakra, Omo Alexander Jiku, Daniel Amati, Osman Bukari, and Afi, Tariq Lamti. When only Mantia Naya. A plenty to me and Mekayansa. But we are not to be okay. Yes, any said the rest of the players are Omo Enya Medriano and Nenya Meaduma on Baby Drew, Nafi Enya full house. Now it me I concentrate on the game. Nyamea Duma a first match no Ebebo Bank of America Stadium I or Charlotte Hanum, North Carolina, Mimin die anyway, Busume Omudet also a Dunai 14th October, Yene Mexico for Nebisi kind. And then after that on Tuesday, 17th October, no so any US for no ever boy or Jody Spark, Iowa, Nashville, Tennessee, and Tinkaka Krewa, and I'm dear mammy.
Okay. Enti Honra Santi Chum, the odi etu dwaro no kwame.
General, te say the chicken and brown for the general there is a problem. A man for raising concern say book no omede nkofo dian ko wurewurem. Ebima raise concern say obu ho onye referees no onye right so koto aba ntina masese no election committee no invite omo so omo mbra candidate ni miensa no no mo ne omo embehia no mu kwan a wo metime e dia faso has a vote aso general sese ameka say has a vote AGM koso den ewo in crime civil aviation and koso sabria ya hwe amanfo a onsa na obeba na wo se check so we right person also baby ewo hono mo check o mu nyina ewie togba fede mpanyufo awodo ni nyina no ewo dwumedi na se a wo mo kwakwese shareholder aha uto kitu ebi kura wo opportunity so kobi ntene na dwumedi no koso sesi ameka sei koso civil aviation o auditorium mo na dwumedi no enso koso den ewo wo mo kwakre Kumasi Asante Kodoko wo mo echima Friday ebe wo ma kensi be koso ewo Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium 6 p.m. and akensi no baso wo me de ho nkrato aba se supporters no obiambra no meta team no echi
Babanyera Sports Stadium, match day 5 of the Ghana Premier League is Kumasi Asante Kodoko and the Abiana Stars. Oh, what a game! Friday, 13th October 2023, 6 p.m. sharp. Net them 12 pepe. Near Big Gate, full support. Kumasi Asante Kodoko versus Abiana Stars. It's a day of exciting football. Obian Sorowaka, Nafedia Nieme Peja, League Nikonanim, a popular stand, 10 Ghana cities, center line, 20 Ghana cities, VIP wings, 30 Ghana cities, and the VIP main, 50 Ghana cities.
Asante my Mwamu defender, Henry Ansuni, that Friday, and near Ghana Stars, Mwetayachi.
Yamfayano Trefi, and supporter Kotoko Bib. Say, will be a stadium, one must say, B. Kumasi Asante Kodoko versus Ghana Stars. Babanyara Sports Stadium.
for 6 weeks enti ono ne situation and ntina obaya ontimi emobo no obaya no mprai but training grounds na also mo man the time na pressure na e won so ne kwa kakra no training no ye part of the team but see wa ko prati be check kakra ansa na church supporters no so etimi ehon
Ibraha ha Chelsea pa ana
yes you know
Reece James
Chewe kra so on and off yes players and kumbi
Romeo Lavia
yes because Ray James here fitter you know there na ope or the bibia be man we and watch the Liverpool game time and no game you love to watch him sexually a fitter you love to watch him in kuku hanka go see am bring kwa Bobby Bragum ko betre twoma san Bobby Agum nti clearly your top guys no in this air how and then Latvians about but you know football there sana game
okay
Obisi compose so be win Champions League and now be the trophy be ansan what me discipline players there be men found quite cry everything hag on your Champions League the best moment in the Champions League is beating Juventus at the J Arena and beating Real Madrid by 4 goals at the Almighty Santiago Bernabeu semi-final na Tottenham Hotspur ko yi ni film the Johan Cruyff Arena ema ni film but oba Manchester United were disciplining the whole Cristiano Ronaldo what the captains here free Harry Maguire and Sam Jadon Sancho or your 4th highest paid player within the United team also one patch on enkra nko training nti or your principle and you know sana coach set here obi o ha obeka say o we hu hia only player na beka say na wan send number back to the team but this is everything hard for you he's not Ancelotti he's not Pep Guardiola or not to that level but what you say he's the man in charge he's the take of events it is our players we in our discipline in the Champions League nko and our dia obetime discipline players obi say adentina yempenim for ya omo rush say start league no na enyembe wu league ni mo no
local stories
yes
yes
okay no problem
but we DJ ka cry bi ba na fi owura local stories no enso questions no afi na de emze ba na ebanti mini DJ ka cry me ba na fi de aka no enso abramo a mo de ba so mpesa mo tina na sa man hene nsem no biom no yakoba mesa biem na mwatibi
sejo makai ba ko bi
wakai de
obi sende afi na manya
okay
said the last has a winning game in Tamale
the last time
has a winning game in Tamale
ko abanza no
ko say o di janti ko
ba so we do come to manga into
sejo the last time has winning was 10 years ago.
The last time I had to win with Tamale
was 10 years ago. But
10 years ago.
But we taking say unse how to RTU ebe call relegation. Nti no money ho.
No money ho. Nti to because I said for 10 years RTU a what Tamale ma had to go kwa wuntimi. Yeah. Okay.
The last time I said winning was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yes. And RTU call relegation for how long?
Was a RTU echo relegation around 2011-12 eno buy eno mo sakoi 2012-2013 season. Okay. So since that one went to me ma copy him 2 years ago mo buy.
Okay. All right. Into the end you said 6:30 Hatufuk RTU the NBC ewo Aliu Mama Stadium ewo Tamale. Many China Natural Herbal Hospital ebetu chinkomo kakra yeba nafi ya the other sina enso abetwa moso ano bibia ya boko de
bibia ya boko big joe
ele nyankopo asipa o ho efa no pay
na Friday nti
yeah
SM koja awa
na
ya kwa ya sorry makotoko
ahunya pa endi ya behwe my ready kotoko mo ya set
ya ready ever ready ya prepare pa
all right
nyina ni se benya chitafo no chitafo no be boy chidom dia do ampaye bidwa
okay questions bi amanfo bi di ba mi nimbe be omo e freeze kotoko fo za hard to fo na omo ebusa jerseys no
obo ya ko mo mutimpo omo ya ko mo mutimpo
okay so jerseys no wo bi
bia genuine
all right endi yakoba na yene Dr. Kwame Nyambedi akon ewa ha sanso na Dr. Nabonsu enso ewa ha China Natural Herbal Hospital emiemi ankwa unsam ni unem afi no kudam na omosan de ababeka ho ɛnya sɛm ketewa koraa doc mame hyɛ asɛm every way
yes sir
yeah asa na nsɛm dɔgye kakra pressure
sɛ jo nye easy mo mpa bɔ no madaroma
yeah
nyankopɔn gu so ɛhwɛ yɛn so
okay
sɛnea de bia wo ka no sɛ apomodin ne apomatriatene no ɛho mfa so mo nipadin biara
sure
ti so obi a wɔhwɛ Kessben TV Kessben Sports ɛwɔ Ghana ha wiase baabiara no bedenkyia mu odin firi asafo ade hɔ de ma sɛ bɔmɔden yɛ exercise miamia wɔn nsɛm na emmoa na activate all the organs in the body
okay
that's be brain sɛnea mɛhyɛ aseɛ no sɛ wo diabetes wo pressure wo stroke na wo hwɛ Kessben TV na wo tie Kessben FM a mɛsrɛ wo sɛ fa me number yi me frɛ me ɛwɔ 050 68 4000 6 so wo tie me abɔmɔden anase ebia na onam abu pain udompe no ehun awewe emu abiebia fresa number 0244
okay 0244
435 763 pacho bomodin ne freye efi se dompe mu yare ne de oba China Natural Herbal Hospital ye wo poku ase ACP Kwabenya Road ye de ensa ene ye dompe mu yare bia
okay
etiefo ntie no mu ntie ne ye se usisi no abu ka faso kura na abubu kura na me shawbo ende dua me no kasa se bomodia na bra na ye moa ne se dompe no dia ye bia na ye de ensa na ye ye ensa se ya ye beboa ama dompe no asa ka boa no ama be se de nete na se wontimi nante abetimi asa nante se wontimi nkoto a obetimi akoto se wontimi nko mu obetimi akonturu mu se wontimi mobbo obi okura na ntu ekuma wiase nyina wa ohwe e wo DSTV no so a wo abruchire ba bia wonim so obi bobbo wa pra
World Referees Day.
World Referees Day. Wow.
Referees always in the Yauda.
Oh, okay.
Because they believe we say 11th October and a referee a shot at their barbing.
Okay.
It's celebrating referees the whole world.
Oh, and I want to say referee at the.
Never say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And it's and a which as a referees. Your boy home especially Ghanaian referees we celebrate you on pa and your my idea and your my baby in Kayan. And so na me di munti eti be kwa akono eti ni gina bre e ma na matoyi eti e celebrate you wish you very best of luck our match is all manima e beba last week ma hu said na tutu jagu kai and last week na me ye aduma e di match obi anka en wasem bone no ya ante said na tutu jagu boy abaso
okay
boy referee abaso
utra and came
yes na tutu jagu one boy abaso
all right
referee ya there pa especially to di kotoko last match Monday no ye Miss Bao obo no modern pa ma manage so referee I wish him well ye bompa say mo yakopon be kam ho na ne ma na de mo be gina so e de aye ne papa amagana football so
all right kalebe da so bompa ya na ase yakopon so voice no so
World Referees Day ye wish referees nyina happy World Referees Day.
Okay.
This way be more clear than the Kalakan.
Did you can no tough and wabo. For example, nipa brain ti okay. Oh, Masha. Assault.
Why violent?
Police ni bia me a.
want to na the okan nyina na chikan.
Achika. Yes.
So to as you want.
I said obi na here this ade na no una na we target na so kutia so. Ask Achi. They said they will elect a lady as the vice president. Why didn't they do that? Kofi, do people say no? Some can elect your boss or vice president.
Okay, it's okay. Oh, we haven't said that. What is it? Is a part of the proposals for the future statute.
Oh, okay.
But now, let's say conduct with the 2019 statute.
Okay.
We say move to Omuti Dr. Randy Aben, the chairman.
Okay.
Me kaho.
Okay.
Madam lawyer now the fully kaho. Olubo Commodore and chief upon.
Okay.
Account committee. From statute review committee. Me na me kaho.
Okay.
Until make proposals. Changes say your statute. One of them they say first of all, I say it means increase executive council. No, near the RFA chairman in ba.
Be a member of the school. Okay,
that is one. Number two, some of the proposals say and say I say at least minimum amount 2 minimum. Minimum, meaning say it could be more. Our executive council. Another proposal here and say 2 vice presidents.
Okay.
Our GFA.
Okay.
Now, second vice president automatically must be a lady.
Okay.
Say your bar. So these are some of the proposals. Yeah.
Nanya hona you so what the proposals are you so ana FA chairman when you 3 terms.
Yes. So the terms of the executive the president of GFA
president
must correlate with the terms of the president of CAF president and FIFA president.
Okay.
CAF president did 3 terms, FIFA president did 3 terms. Those proposals.
Okay.
In Tebeko FIFA now back to the to Congress. Yeah, now back to Congress for deliberations and approval or not.
Okay.
The future statute. But they are working the 2019 document.
Okay. Yeah, that's by Prince. The message way by. Yeah, per se. Yeah. Newton Lati Marijata wrap up at the MIC Babe Miensa ye pede mu pe na breaking news of Jafonso Babe translate na 2 p.m. DJ KA enti Newton DJ KA yeah DJ KA about 2 p.m. pepe Newton una wrap up amaye na wapon program no Newton.
Yes, sir. Now, okay, Asma Martin Koopman can I say as folk any strikers with team. Now, general a huge statement and a coach, I'm making to expand that. Many had to say some few times and I'm a baby. But first of all, me persecute team Martin Koopman. Now, you know the context of the statement, near to me baby. So, general Martin Koopman, Kakra.
I tell you again, we have no striker. Isa is going to abroad, and we have no striker back. So I tell them every time. So yeah. So we missed the striker. Why did you take off Kasala? Yeah. Do you think Kasala was good? Do you think he was good playing? No, he was not good playing. So then next one is going in. Hamza Isa, young player, a lot of talent also, and he fights. And Hamza Isa is for us the next option. So yeah, that's the reason.
General Osha Edimi no manager no boy or Kashala by virtue of the question training Busan from Star Times and ball Hamza Isa say Hamza Isa is for the future meaning say on fat and a goal scoring responsibility no end to so but 4 games for us for 4 points almost 1 goal I consider 2 so at this point I'm more pretty at a goal deficit. How is the season going to go? You need some common Yakopo Yadma or on this same platform. General I mean, na actually from na we honum.
Na actually from me. One can say we program no my baby awubia.
All right, so as o join Sika General Edi Chedia na say and so o traso na Yankopon ade watch star 256 *2 hash. Na o dey join na and then o te say Joe Laka nka oneti adwam o sa so te endicam nka o te say Franco Naro Kofi a champon ya sa so re-elect no e dey call Esco seat no so Rafikala so ebo remu na Newton Lati Marijata me na mgira hayi what me so menka Yankopon ya watch na ye no be share
e bi da say omo ye sori a obi su beba ni na say o dey ba
man kan ye DJ KA ebe to aso after breaking news right away e to aso this midfield action program so you know breaking news no e ba butu but right after that DJ KA eso be federal general
overall ben yes be samba biom ni nyina no fama
yeah and then the mawu e be sa so ba bill 4 to 5 for extra time ye de kakra be ba so de ya ye so na chese nya wo ho ye kwenya wo ho e be sa so ba biom general
okay you fancy breaking news happen next the nyina say 4 p.m. it was animation share Kessben television so yakra me the support